Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's time. It is finally time. I know it's been a long break, but it's time to get back to it. This is going to be Season 6 of Mordheim. Finally, we got to it. It's going to be chaos. It's going to be daggers or mutations only, or bows. I was going to go with no range, but we've done quite a few without range, so I figured that'll fit the theme. It's going to be cloth armor only. Why? Because it kind of fits into the idea of us going to be a very poor warband that is just getting chaos buffs. That's why we're fighting for chaos, because we're so poor we couldn't even afford weapons. Also, the final thing is we're going to try and do brutal and deadly. That is the goal. If one doesn't show up for the week, we're just going to do a normal or hard difficulty one. And we'll see how that goes. If that becomes too difficult, or the run's losing me, we may pull back on that a little bit, considering we're already doing a challenge, but we'll see. For now, we're going to say yes to brutal and deadly. If we do that, I'm sure I'll have the title that I forfeited it, but we'll see. Either way, we're going to get started with it here, so hopefully you guys are ready. I know it's been a long time coming, so thank you guys for being patient until I got back to it. I was really mulling over what idea would work for chaos, and this is the best I could get that wasn't so off the wall that it was near impossible. So we'll see.
Yes.
But let's get started.
Happy, please.
How are you doing, Destron? How are you doing today? Okay. Let me make sure I got everything set up here. Hopefully the game audio will be loud enough here. And Cult of the Possessed. I just call it Chaos, but whatever. Now, here's what I thought about doing was starting at rank 0, but I think rank 5's a little bit better. Just so you don't have a lot of disjointed levels. I mean, we're going to have that anyway, playing on Brutal, so we're going to see. Let's go.
I can feel your ambition and your desire. I can see
you have no idea, lady. You have no idea.
From your blackened soul. You are not content to merely be. You must know why. That is good.
Must I?
That is as it should be. Many are consumed by the power of chaos. It is only the select few who aspire to understand. You may call me Murga. I came to this place on behalf of the Purple Hand to discover the change that had been visited upon Mordheim. Do not listen to the Sigmarite fools. It was no judgment of their puny god that descended upon this city. It was the blessing of the dark gods we serve. They see only destruction, their minds yearning for what was and refusing to accept what is. We know better. We see not corruption, but liberation in the touch of our gods. What is chaos if not freedom? Freedom from the tyrannies of flesh and form, of spirit and soul. Escape from the lies we have been told to accept as reality. Since coming here, I have heard the whispers of the Shadow Lord. I have felt his glory surround me until my body was wrapped in his darkness. Behold the change worked upon me. Gaze upon the might of the dweller in the pit. Beside him, even the Purple Hand are but blind children. You have heard the Shadow Lord's call. You have cast aside the chains of morality and mercy, cut all the weakness of doubt from your mind. A greater calling beckons you, to serve the ruinous powers. Gather the Word Stone, return its darkness to the pit. By its malefic energies shall the Shadow Lord grow strong. Kill those who would dare to oppose you. Let them be offerings to Old Night. Glory and horror await you. The wonders and terrors of real truth. Of chaos.
Chaos. But unfortunately for you, Murga, you chose the wrong warband because we can't afford anything but daggers. First order of business. It's going to be tough if we can't afford to buy. Oh, we have to hire our team first. So, because of the rules, everyone can use daggers. That's just, we're set there. Actually, he cannot. You know, I was going to use him. I thought I'd use him to great success, but you cannot use daggers on him. So we're not going to do that. Here's the problem, okay? We're going to use daggers, but if we get an advancement that mutates their arm, there's nothing we can do about it. I'm not going to fire them for that. So we're just going to go with daggers and live with that. Now, we could try to risk one of them being a bow user, but I don't think so. I don't think so. Not really the greatest. So he can be fear and terrored. So we're not going to get any of the benefit of this guy, which is unfortunate. We could use this guy, but he's a spellcaster and his whole point is using spells. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. So we're going to have 2 Vikings and 2 mutants. Now, the real question is, can we possibly get... Now, the main problem I'm going to have here is that bows are nice, but with brutal and deadly missions, you really do not want a lot of bowmen. You do not. You want a lot of melee. So I don't know if 2 bowmen is even worth running. 3 could be enough, but that could be bad if we get ambushed. I didn't realize how low their weapon skill is. Holy cow, that's just... that's abysmal. And without maces, our early game is going to struggle. Okay. Let's go with 3. 3 is going to be our starting choice. Why? I don't know. We're going to find out. Okay. So, we need daggers. Now, I don't know what we're going to do if we can't afford... Like, if there's not enough there. I guess we're just going to have to go without the capability of it. Oh, well, that's a perfect bow to grab early. And I guess we'll buy this because we can't use anything else. And cloth armor it is, so if it's only cloth armor. The only problem with these kind of challenges is we can't really get the other stuff we want. We're going to be struggling with that. So we're going to have to keep that in mind. Nobody starts with daggers, so we can't really make a benefit from that. We can give him a dagger if we want. It's really a problem of there's no way for us to get any more of these. So, unfortunately, our early game is going to be waiting on getting them because no one starts with them. Is that a dagger? Because if that is, I have a way to afford it. In a way I don't like. We have no suitable side weapons for him. Okay. So what we need to do is give him back his staff. We will give you this. Okay. I think I might be able to do it, but it's going to be a very strange process. Oh, no, that's not going to work anyway, because I'd still have to move items over, and they can't use axes. Yeah, daggers, mace, sword, and weeping blades is all he can do, and we don't have enough swords. And these guys are dual-wielding. Oh, man. Okay, I was thinking we could go that route about it, but maybe not. Okay, we'll just hold on to it. We're going to have to fish for him. So the early game is the hunt for our items. Yeah, that's all we can do. We're going to have to do it. I mean, I could shift items, but because they only use swords, unless there's a lot of swords in here. There's in fact 0. We cannot get this started that way. It's going to be kind of like the charge only until we can get the upgrade. We're kind of just stuck building up. So that's what we're going to do. But that's all right. Let's get our veteran skills. Now, the first thing we're going to want is obviously free formulas. Always an easy choice. The other one is Negotiator. Very, very good one. That gives us extra days, and we're probably going to need it. Healer? Maybe. Now, another one is Explorer. Very, very important, because that will give us better quality missions, which we're going to need. Scholar is also super, super good, especially for training purposes. Planning for the late game, we may or may not reach. Hiring new warriors cheaper. I can't imagine we're going to hire that many. Buying price of items reduced. There's not many things we can buy. So, actually really bad. See, we could go for Weaponsmith, but there's no way to guarantee we're going to get what we want. Now, this is free cloth armor. We're going to go ahead and grab that because armor's its own problem, and that's the best way to get it. We only have the commander. Being reduced 8 isn't terrible, but... We have that. We could get free bows, but we don't need many. I feel like we'll just run into those. So maybe Weaponsmith is the answer. It's weird to hope for daggers from the Weaponsmith, but that might be where we're sitting. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. As weird as that is, it will help us get to the part where we actually struggle. The chance of a sale. Again, there's not much we're gonna have to buy. So I think what we're actually going to do is take Haggler. Strangely enough, because we just want to sell a lot of stuff. Increased chance of a sale event. Yeah, I'm not seeing that. I think I'm going to take Healer. I would usually never take Healer because it's such a small amount, but with it being brutal, I think we're going to be cycling a lot because they're going to have a lot of damage. We're going to have people going out of combat. All right, so first mission. Let's see if we can get anything. Normal, normal, normal. Okay, so this is what I was talking about. I was considering skipping the week, but I feel like that's not necessary because we could get a long streak of not getting a brutal or deadly mission. So we're not going to do that. If we have this choice, we'll just take whatever the hardest difficulty is. Now, the weird thing is this is all normal, which I cannot believe. But this is a great way for us to get daggers. If we can catch them with daggers, we can definitely make a benefit from it. So we're going to do that. Now, one thing I think I can do. I'm believing he's still going to be melee. I do plan for that. Honestly, another thing we could do. I don't know if we're going to allow spellcast. I believe yes, just for the sake of these guys, because we never use them. And I never plan to use them, but they can use... Yes, okay. I had to look there for a second. He can use daggers. So, we could just dual wield with those and give him the one where it's like double the chance of getting a failure. It's not any better than the staff, but he doesn't typically want the staff. So, we can guarantee his cast and then he'll blow up into an AoE. It's possible, and I think we'll try it. Also, if we get the curses where it, you know, increases cast chance, but conspiracy chance, or, the punishes. We're going to want that. We're definitely going to want it. He honestly has pretty good melee skill. Not too upset about that. Now, for the first mission, because it's going to be safe too, I'm going to go ahead and just equip him with a bow. So we'll have 3 people. Now, he is going to be melee focused. He's not going to get many spells because it's going to be weapons of destruction. I don't think there's anything else I'm really going to do. I can't see there being anything else we're going to do. Now, that one's probably worth it. Chains of Chaos are, in fact, that is a very broken spell. I don't know how such a spell existed, but there's no way we don't use it. I believe, yes. If he does damage, the next spell is reduced by 1 cost. That's going to be big for that. So you stab them, make it so they can't swing back. Boom. Very, very powerful. Not this in general. It's okay. I think the sisters have something very similar. But yeah, for spells, We want weapons of destruction. That's a no-brainer. That'd be a 1 cost. And then Chains of Chaos, absolutely, very, very good one. The prevented use of offensive skills, very big. You hit that on a boss fight, what are they gonna do about it? Okay. So again, we're gonna have a pretty safe start here. I'm gonna go for items heavily. This is also a safer start, but the other nice thing about it
Scouts have reported a rival
is that
in the vicinity.
we
Before you
are
can find
going
the heavy
to
fog settles over
we're going to
the
be
woods,
looting more items to try and
unable
get
to
those
pick up
daggers
the
as soon as
enemy's
possible.
trail.
Another
Your
interesting
warriors
thing is
deploy-
we have a good setup here for, you know, some of our henchmen. Now there's only 2 of them that are guaranteed, so funny enough, wow, we're fighting other chaos. Okay, gonna have to believe. Now everyone's in cloth, so I'm not even too worried about how to set it up. Everyone's gonna be able to move at full speed. That's super nice. We're going to be doing a lot of initiative, so alertness is a big choice there. Funny enough, for our henchmen, which is weird. I was going to do it for my heroes, but the one I wanted can't use daggers at all. Now, I could level him up. I'll leave that up to you guys. You may choose how we want to deal with that if we care about him not being able to use daggers. I mean, armbands aren't exactly a... Oh, okay. Well, he was already first on the turn order, but okay. Yeah, that's cool. So what we want to do is we want to get down here. We're not going to really get our items. I don't even remember what the... oh, and it's a Wordstone quest. Yeah, if we can get the extra items, that'd be fine. I'm going to go ahead and just do this with them. Okay, good. You know, if it comes to it, if late game we get a choice to hire one of those mutants and they don't have any arm advancements, I may grab them. Just to make a proper full archer hero. Because I've never done it. It's such a huge risk to go for that. I just don't feel like that's where you want to be, is getting to level 7 arm enchantment. Okay, well, his stats are wasted. We're going to fire him. I'm glad they didn't do the inverse and have a chance for, like, him specifically to get, like, a bow hand, and he's just like, it's like, ugh, thinking about it, but, like a fleshy bow, and he can be like, I don't know how that would work, but, you know, they could have done it. So, another interesting thing as well, and then I will catch up on things I've missed. Another interesting thought about this one was this was kind of a soft ambush only, but as I thought about it, charge only was already a problem, and you can't do multiple ambushes in one character's turn. That was even more... you know, offensive points just being disregarded, and I didn't really like it. It felt a little too hindering, and having your whole team stuck to that, it just wasn't feasible, I felt. That's about it. It didn't feel feasible. Now, these archers could be their own can of worms, perhaps, if they're too good at covering our gaps. Honestly, I feel like they are more of a hindrance when we inevitably get the ambushes, because every time we get the ambush, they're going to be close. So I have to make sure that these guys have very, very good... Oh, I'm running him the wrong way. But they have to have good initiative, because we cannot be caught out. On a deadly mission. You get caught alone on a deadly mission, that unit's going down. But we'll see. We'll see. It has been a
new
hot
round
minute
has
since I've
started.
played some Mordheim. So this is gonna be almost a de-rust a little bit. It is a strategy game, how much you need to de-rust, but did we see any opposition yet? Now, if they were from their cart, they're probably here all the way over, and I think it does something like here. So if I had to guess, they'd probably be about here. They should be coming up through pretty quickly, so we should be careful. Yeah, I think our play here, we'll just guard it like this, because this is going to be long range anyway, so he should be able to see the whole way down. Be very, very useful. Just have that covered. We got to make sure they don't take... Ooh, you know what? They might come from this angle, because they're going to have to climb, go up these stairs, which I hope they do. They could use these stairs, but that seems unlikely. But it is Mordheim AI. They can do what they want. Oh, I forgot you're not dual wielding. Not feeling that. We need to get people dual wielding. The early game's already hard. Having them not dual wielding is just asking for trouble. It really is asking for trouble. We haven't seen any enemies yet, but I guarantee you they're going to be there at the same time as us. The game is pretty good about making sure you match at the same time. But anyway, I've rambled quite a bit there, but you're doing good. I'm glad to hear it, Destron. It's going to be a rainy weekend, apparently. I'm not sure how I feel on the rainy weekend side of it. I mean, I guess it's fine. It just means more time inside playing Mordheim, I suppose. Oh, see, they already have extra health. Only 2, but this is normal difficulty, so this will be a interesting start to see. But we really have to be sure of our strategies. Because when we finally get one of those brutal or deadly missions... yeah. There's only so much you can do. And that's why I really want to get rid of his shield. It's only 5%. Which is nice, but you really need to make sure you're getting them down. As soon as possible, even on deadly. You can't, at least now. Late game, we can. Not now, though. It's too early, too low level. Probably about the 4 or 5 level, we could do it. It might even be worth rushing the potential sidestep for as many as possible. Depending on how I do with the agility. I may try to get that level first. Most likely what I'm going to do. It may just be a no toughness building. We'll see. The only weird thing is with archers, you know. They don't need to build strength. That's just going to give them extra time to loot. But what are you going to do? And hey, Zeto, how have you been, man? How's the mean streets treating me today? Well, we're in our first mission of our new season here, so we're finding out. Ooh, you're actually a little low on health, so I'm going to park him right about here. Should cover any intrusions without running into the circle. Okay, and we're going to take that a little wide because I'm not too worried about it. And he's going to just, well, walk into a trap. Ranged resistance. Oh no. The least of my worries.
Round has started.
Especially against Chaos. What's the goal today or this run? Well, Zeto, this season is season 6, and Chaos was our last on the list. So, this is the poor man group, that's what we're gonna call it. Name pending. But the main thing is daggers, bows, or arm mutations only. I'm unsure if we're going to allow armbands for the one hero. I think we will, but we're mulling that one over, or I guess I am. because the one hero doesn't have the ability to equip daggers. Also, only cloth armor because they're poor, so that's what's gonna happen. And brutal or deadly missions only if possible. Asterisk. If the week doesn't have one, what are you gonna do? Ooh, this will be a nice start. Now, this is only a normal mission. First week, we didn't get one, which is exactly why I kind of had that as an addendum there. There's only so much we could do with it. I'm really not going to aim for a 4% extra. Okay, look at that damage. Now, he's already equipped with a purple bow, and that's going to go to a henchman then. He's just using it on this one because why not? This is sort of a ambush light kind of warband. Because I'm going to build my melee with with a lot of ambush capabilities. Because I want the ambush to go as high as it can since we're dual wielding daggers. I really want to see how hard we can make that hit. Especially on brutal and deadly. If I can see some big 100 hits on an ambush, that would be beautiful. Okay, so we've seen a new threat. We have that guy. Oh. I think he's melee. That's a real question. Now, these guys are their own problem. Is he not in here? Oh, well, if he was, he's disappeared. Oh! What? I don't even see him! Okay, we're just gonna run in here then. We're gonna try to hold the corner here. Let's go ahead and give it a perception. Nice! First perception win. Oh, there he is. Okay, so there's no traps here. All right, that gives us a little bit of an idea. These guys are a little squishy, so we gotta be careful. Yeah, I was gonna go with a rank 0, but it just kind of makes it where, you're just having levels offset in a way that doesn't matter. 10% hit chance for 50% damage does feel worth it numbers-wise, so we're gonna go for it. We did get the hit. 36 on a charge? That's okay. What's really nice here is I'm pinning him. So, wow. What was the point of the shield if his parry is 22? All right. Now, he'll probably get pinched. So we got to keep that in mind. Oh, he didn't make it. Wow. That's a lot of potential shots. I don't know how I'm going to feel about that. Because I could do stuff with the Vikings. But then I'm kind of guaranteeing they won't shoot at him. I don't like that. Okay, so first plan. We check the corner. We're fine. Good man Viking checking corners for everyone. Now we cannot make the distance here. So we gotta be careful. Yeah, we're just gonna get... I was hoping to pin the corner a little bit. I doubt anyone's gonna come from this direction. So I think what we do... We take this wide, because they're not gonna look at the Viking. Like this. And it kind of just protects all of this. Just in case they try to get smart with our archers. Now we have that angle protected. They may try to squeeze into there, so we'll just kind of tighten up this corner here, just in case. It's unlikely, but I'd like to be certain. And now we can kind of move up and get free hits. Aiming is absolutely worth it. Go ahead. 20 damage, we'll take it. We'll take it. Now, we won't take it when we're fighting a brutal or deadly mission. A little questionable. These are 95%ers, but he's standing in the open. Gonna have to hope that stays clean. Okay. He might make the corner, which is what sucks. Oh, okay. He had to jump down, which is pretty hard on your movement. Will he make it? Oh, he's making it. Oh, you're dead. Wow. Oh, no. He burnt himself out. Okay, we need to get help up there. Ooh, I don't know what we're going to do about that. That's actually bad. That guy's in the way. What are we gonna do? Yeah, he's probably gonna try to get up there. Can he make it? Oh. Okay, well now we got some problems. Ouch. Wait. Refund. And dead. Okay. Okay. This is normal, by the way. We're about to lose a guy just because, you know, it's a huge two-hander charge, and I don't have the weapon yet. That's the unfortunate thing. Now, I think our leader... Oof. We really need to get up there. There's really not a way to do that at the moment. Oh, whoa! Wow, for real? Okay. Well, that's alright. That's alright. We can kill him. We'll just get rid of him. There's no fleeing involved, so we'll just take it. If we can drop him, it's just going to make everything cleaner for us. Okay, then we're going to kill him. What was your initiative? And what's yours? 8. Okay, so he can clean that up. That's kind of what we want. This sucks. This is really bad. Okay. So I don't even think I can get around this corner. I think he blocks it. Let me... oh, no. He might be able to. Ooh, that's a little close. We may just have to kill. Yeah, we're gonna have to kill. I like how I said that like it was guaranteed I would hit that. Ooh, nice. We need to steal the daggers. We don't need anything else, but we need the daggers. Okay. So what I'm going to do is move him up just enough and do this so we can kind of like schmooze around the corner. It's cheesy, but we're doing it. That hero might not last. That guy's going to switch his weapons and he's going to get a free swing. If it's a two-hander and he hits it, well, there's nothing we can do about it. Yeah, just try to get some damage here. If nothing else, we can get the kill and move on. We have a lot of people here. I mean, don't get me wrong, our team's winning heavily, but I would rather not have someone go out of combat on the first turn, or the first week. But, it is early game Mordheim. There's only so much you can do about it. Even Keyman showed up. Well, that's Mordheim. Hi, Keyman. I don't even have any items that's worth taking. Okay, well, in that case, there's nothing to worry about for that. Yeah, we can get a Viking in here too. That would be really nice. Yeah, I think we try to go for the double surround. Man, I don't... I'm glad you're here for the support, but... get in the key cam position. Okay. So, I think we want him to sneak up in that corner. Okay. Oh, wow, and we get the miss? That's, unfortunate. We could lose both of these guys in the first one. If he gets any injuries when he comes back and it's not full recovery, he's fired. I'm not keeping him. We're not keeping someone that's going to be on the bench from the first week because he got two-shotted. No thanks. That is not helpful at all. Yeah, we really, really need to get the dual wields going. There's too much value involved with having it. I mean... yes, I can see the screen, Keyman. Absolutely. Mm-hmm. See what he does? He just stares me in the face. And he's just off camera. Well, now he's not. Hi, Keyman. He just stares me in the face like I got nothing going on. Okay, that point is obstructed. That sucks. One of these Vikings could get somewhere. Yeah, I doubt their chances they're coming this way, but just get ready here. Okay. You've stared longingly into my face for long enough, Keyman. We're good. Shown me that you're bent. Good hit. Can we get a second hit? Excellent. Now, if he manages to stay in combat, there is a chance he can get some good damage there, but we'll see what we can do. He did fail it, and he couldn't leave, so I think we got him. All right, now this guy down here needs to be put down. And what I'm hoping to do is put this guy down and start grabbing everything, because I would like to get a secondary objective out of this. The sooner we level up, the quicker we can get to a more secure part of this season. We will see. We will see. What's up, Greg? How are you doing, man? Okay, okay. The last one that needs to fire, so I do not think they're going to be going for our archers. We have too many people injured at the moment. And already with the screenshots. Get used to the noise. Keyman just can't help himself. He thinks every moment is worth remembering.
Objectives updated.
Oh, nice. And we get 2 clusters. Now, this guy is a little injured, I think. Or was it the other guy? Nope, it's him. So I'm going to be a little precise here. We're also going to be doing cheese. Cheese is allowed. It's not too cheesy. Like, it's nothing like duplication or anything like that.
Objectives updated.
You know, I feel like I could have just maybe got, if it existed, just a mod to let you spawn in items. Just so you could,
Objectives updated.
Spawn in the important stuff. So, I didn't see how many items he can hold. Wow! 2 benefits. Who needs the ability to spawn in items when you just always get good wordstone buffs? Should I just grab this one? Yeah, I'm just gonna grab this one.
Updated.
Every person we take down, we gotta check them for daggers if we can help it, but we did get 1 dagger. Yeah, he's down to 58. If he gets dropped, we're hurting a little bit here.
Objectives updated.
There's the 1 dagger. I could check him, see if he has it. It's unlikely, but I may grab the sword, as weird as that sounds.
Objectives
I feel like we grab it just to give it to those 2 guys until we can get the daggers ready.
Objectives
I'm hoping
updated.
our goal here is to have dual-wielding daggers on everyone we can. Oh, right, you can. Okay, we'll flop it. If we get it, good. If we don't, meh. What are you gonna do? Someone's gonna want to go in there for now, so we're gonna
A
have to be
new
safe.
round has started.
The only thing that's gonna be tough is... Okay, he's not gonna walk into it. The tough part here is going to be that we're going all cloth, so we want dodge, which means we're not doing toughness on anybody, and that's tough. I mean, you could always go a little bit of toughness, but I feel like if you're going to commit, you should just commit, which already adds an extra layer of we can lose units. The agility leveling is always a more powerful play if you get him to late levels with sidestep. Armor's just more of a safe pick for me. It's a comfort pick. It's consistent. It stays tanky and stays tanky. All right. Now, I don't know if this guy's got his stuff. He's ambushing. I know it. Here. I want to do that. I just want to loot. Can I loot? I'm so scared about looting. A great hammer, sure. Well, we don't really have a good option here. We're just going to have to hold it like this. There was an option there I could have taken, but that's all right. So they're... I think we can just cozy up here, because I'm pretty sure he's going to try to walk by me, so I might as well just pin him the second he does. that seems like the safe option. Now, this man could go grabbing all kinds of wordstone, as long as we don't walk too close.
Objective completed.
We're gonna have to be real careful with it because... Do you have a dagger? Oh my god. Okay, that is... Oops. I didn't even pick that up. But he has a dagger. That's... It's just so bizarre. It's so bizarre. We are out here stealing daggers. The world of maces, and we're like, yep, dagger. Yeah, he's the one we want to put every shot into. Which our archers are going to get a turn, so this will be nice. We may be able to drop him right now. If we can get enough damage here, we may be able to just get him, and one will walk up fire, and then... Please drop him. Yes! Okay. So the last one should get his turn, and then we're going to loot. So he's not going to have enough room. And we're not too worried about it. He can't even set up anything, so... Just gonna go ahead and grab some wordstone. We're just about out of this mission anyway. I don't assume they're gonna have the morale to win the roll, but you know, hey, if they do, that's life. I'm just gonna move out of the way because there's a chance it sets up that way. No, I'm not gonna risk it. I mean, I'm risking it for the dagger by running out like an idiot, but. Let's go ahead and take the shield. Because, if nothing else, I can start equipping people with shields. Complement their daggers. Okay. No. Ooh. If I don't go for this, I could just walk the corner here. Ooh, did we just get a debuff? Nope. Shoot him. Missed it. Oh, well. Oh, they're gone. We'll take it. Excellent first mission. It was not actually an excellent first mission. We get a formula, crossbow pistols, and a consumable. Not great. We get 6 items. Fingers crossed, a bunch of daggers. Just 6 of them. That's what I want. But I know that's not the case.
Your
It's
ruthless
probably
ambition
gold.
serves you well.
Cloth
The
armor
Shadow
is
Lord will
worthless
reward you
unless it's
greatly for
blue or
your
purple.
skill
But
and loyalty.
decisive victory is good. Let's see what our first soldier going down means for us. Oh, you're lucky, sir. You're very lucky. You know what I hope for? Of all the mutations, chicken feet, the extra ambush distance, and then stack that with more, there is no way anyone's going to beat them. And I won't use it for them to be the front runner, because everyone will have the extra ambush range. What I will use it for is so that he can sit right behind him, and then when that person goes in, he basically is just complete defense orbital system to ambush anyone that comes close. I don't know why I had to show you pivoting for him looking, but he has the full rotation involved. So we got 6. I mean, I can't expect a level out of the first mission. That's insane. A helmet's okay. An amulet's all right. I'll take it. I'll take it. Great hammer. I think I stole that. 2 daggers, so we only got 2. Ballistic skill. You know what? That's okay. I mean, if nothing else, I can enchant that on the bows we do have. I will not enchant it on my purple bow, but it's there. We got 109 gold. I just noticed that. That's going to pay for the whole mission. 43. Wow. We're making money. All right, let's put our points in. So he's already starting out with a very clean 6 agility. Very, very nice. Now, he will be in melee, so leadership will be important. I don't know if it's more important to do that now or go for the alertness so he's always going first. Because once he starts meleeing, if we run into a vampire, you know, not great. Not great. Would be pretty bad, but that's why I'm hoping we can get enough amulets. Pendants. We don't need amulets. We need pendants. He already starts with 9 intelligence, but we will not be leveling that because that's not going to help our damage or our buffs. Because we only have debuffs and buffs that I'm planning to train, so intelligence does literally nothing. Stun resistance is good, however, not good enough at all. You know what's better than that? Well, truth be told, stun is easily circumvented by having a high, crit resist, which we will not have, which adds another layer of just Mordheim taketh away that we can't do anything about. It's just what it is. So, let's go ahead and grab this. I think 50% feels better. At least at a 50%, it has hope. Anything under 50%, yeah, good luck. All right, let's get those points in there. So, this man starts with 6 toughness, which will do okay, towards the late levels. But we're gonna push agility. We need it. We need that up higher. He can be affected by fear and terror, which is hilarious. He's immune to all alone, but not fear and terror. That's how it is. He's slow on the turn, but we're gonna need that leadership. One thing that's gonna be a problem with these guys, they have low agility, so they're gonna take longer to come online with the challenge involved. Wait a minute, you don't have... Okay, yeah, they're in claw. Good. Now for him, yeah, just go agility. What? Oh, God. Our fear and terror is gonna be awful. I see it already. He starts with 5 ballistic skill. Ay, I didn't realize he was like that. Okay, so the important thing here, we're going to give him this. Yeah, weapon skill. I would like to make him ballistics, but no. Too much risk. Agility makes the most sense. I was considering going 2 into strength just to get the next breakpoint. Here's the thing I'm not sure of, and what I may do for some of them, is I'm not going to dump everything into strength. Yes, I need damage. I need it a lot. But I really need to make sure we never get crit. Because on Brutal and Deadly, you are not eliminating them on that ambush. It's just not going to happen if they're full health. And if we can get to 9 toughness and at least put the 1 point to give the extra 10%, that's going to shore up a lot of the sudden destruction of your team if we can do it. I don't know how that'll go with the team. We will teach them the ambush that comes with a dodge. I think you can level it that they get 2 of them, which is nice. So we may go for that. Look at those stats. They're so low. Now, the nice thing about these guys... Oh. No, I think that does give you fear and terror, because I remember them being immune to it. Give them alertness, and we'll find out when we fight our first one. We can always shift gears. Alertness on these guys, they're never going to get close. So, yeah. If they're immune to fear and terror, then leadership does nothing for us. And I'm hoping that's the case. That'd be really nice. Funny enough, agility does nothing for these guys. They don't need it. They could push toughness. Agility's just good so they can get around. It gives them dodge, but they don't need it. They need toughness more than anything else. It's weird. It's funny that I always build my archers that way. They can barely make the breakpoint. I didn't realize how low their physical stats are. I mean, those are low stats. Those are bare minimum stats up there. And they have the 5 in ballistics, which is good. That's a good spread at the start. I'm really trying to decide if I should just push the toughness. Because they're never going to have... the toughness can give them the chance. But I feel like if they get stuck in anyway, in any scenario, I'm already going to just hope the dodge does it. Yeah, just do it that way. Okay. Week 1 is complete. The shop was disappointing. We're not going to try to buy any blue weapons, even for the cover-up that we have now. Okay. So we have 2 daggers to give out. Who do we give them to? I think the main focus here... Oh, yeah. Is what I really want to do... Oh, we have 3 sitting around. Okay, that's pretty good. I think he has a dagger too, so we could just give him the sword. And then we have 2 more daggers to give out. Wait, do they have backup daggers? Oh, wait a minute. Oh, I'm a liar, guys. I'm a filthy liar. Hold on. We can do this right now. Yeah, you can keep your bow. Thank you for joining. You're fired. This is going to be costly. Don't get me wrong, but I think for the sake of the challenge, we can do that. I didn't even think about it. And then it hit me. Fired. Yeah, it's a little bit costly, but I think it'll add a little bit of pressure there. Because we get extra gold anyway, because of our level. Okay, we'll go ahead and do that. That's 3 daggers. Try to get a number count on these as well. That's all I was looking for at the beginning, was a way to do that. So we figured it out. We wasted 1 week. I think you guys will pardon my lack of thought on that. I hope no one actually steals daggers. Trial and error? Something like that. Okay, so that should be way better. Let's see how many we can give out now. Don't want empty. There we go. That'll cover him. Okay, so they're set. He can be set. We'll get an idea of how many we need. Okay, so I'm thinking... Did I give you... I think I gave him weapon skill. Oh, I don't think he had the choice. Yeah, I'm thinking I'll give him the daggers as well. You're never going to use that, so put it away. Okay. So one of these guys will now have the bow. Okay. And I think what we can do for these guys... I think the shields are okay. We'll put them on these guys because they're not going to be giving me anything out of it. So I think shields can go on them just for safety purposes so they can survive. If it comes to it. So that guy's got that. These 4 are set. So we need 4 more daggers? Yes, just 4. And if we lose any. Honestly, I doubt we lose any. Ooh, excuse me. Hiccups. So 4 daggers should cover that, and I'm going on the idea that they'll never steal it. I may grab more when I see them, just to have kind of a surplus of them. Eventually, we're going to have a surplus anyway, but this early game is going to be tough. First mission, I can't believe we had a guy go out on a normal mission. That's my own fault. Oh, okay. So our whole team has daggers, except for these 3. Well, they do have daggers. So everyone's got a dagger. These guys have shields, but don't worry about it. I don't think there was any other bows in the shop, so... All right, next day.
A new shipment has been requested.
Okay, 13 days, and I think he won 75. Yes, and we already got 58. First day, 58. Covered. We got 13 extra days. Pay the debt off on time. What do we have? Normal, normal, normal? Wow. Where's our brutal and deadly? Well, there's hard difficulty. Brutal. Okay. All right, guys. So this is it. Place your bets. Will our first brutal mission end in failure? And not only that, will it end in failure because we get an ambush? The other thing that's nice as well, there is always a potential in a brutal or deadly mission that you get a demon. And that's pretty good. If you get the kill. You have to get the kill. But the funny thing with it is oftentimes the enemy AI will fight the demon because they'll find it first. And you can kind of just come in and snipe the kill. And it only cares if you get the finishing blow. And you can just let them, you know, take a ton of damage off that demon. To the point that it's better to let the demon just ravage around and not hit the demon unless you're trying to finish it off. It's kind of insane. You at least one injury, but no failure. Well, we're gonna see.
Exploring one of the city's
Nope, we're
old
safe. No
residences,
ambush. No ambush.
You quickly discover that you aren't alone. Another warband.
It's a
is
good
loose
start,
in the
too.
nearby
That's going to be a
buildings.
real concern,
Dispersed
because
in the
strike
ranks,
teams,
the
there's a lot of them that are
scavengers present
bad.
an inviting
The
target
nice
for
thing
your
is
warriors
because we're
as
going to
they
be in
deploy
cloth,
near
we're going to have a
your
lot of
wagon.
movement, so we don't have to worry too much about strike teams, but it will still be a little bit of a trouble. Okay. Well, we're fighting sisters. Okay. Wordstones everywhere. Man, there's just nothing good around here. I don't even care. I should have just hit launch. But I like to know what I'm looking at before I just plop them anywhere. Wow, already? Okay. Oh, man. We saw them right out the gate. Ay, ay, ay. This is not what you want to see. Okay. We're just going to set up some ambushes here. I think our main goal here is just to kind of cover. Something like that? Yes? Like that. That'll work. Sisters aren't a terrible first enemy. I mean, no, they're usually not too bad. The scary thing about the sisters is because they can't blunder points. Now, this is early, so there's no points to be blundered, but it does matter. So, we have... you can't see our weapons, which sucks. But... you know, we do get the extra damage with our ambushes, so... and we'll do it like this. There's a reason we're doing it that way. It may be a stupid way to do it. Right. What I'm going to do is set him up to kind of block the whole thing. This. Yeah. And hopefully that works. And I'm going to put him here like this to give enough room for them to get there. And the double whammy of this is that it covers the bridge and they can't push him by coming through there. Not that I expect it, but just in case. We'll see. I just hope they don't get to flood us, because I would like to put a lot of damage right here on this one, because she has 0 armor. 136. Not terrible. Terrible. Yeah, 136 is not a huge benefit, but that's about right by the percentage. It's 30% extra, so yeah, that adds up. Nice. Now, I don't know if you're the better bow. 17 to 24. That does seem standard. Nice. Okay. And we're going to move him back because we need him out of the way. Boy, it's gonna be killer when we get those guys. Yeah, you'll see. He's definitely the guy that has it. 95. Yeah, do it. Nice hit. Beautiful. Already took her out a third. All right, good. Because we really need to pick off everything we can do. We need to be vultures as far as the health bars are concerned. Now, I'm gonna move him here. And the reason I want to do that is kind of, it closes it so they can't charge him, but they also can't charge the other guy. I didn't really... Ooh. Not exactly the best position, but that's okay. I think he can get there and still shoot. Nice. Excellent. Triple hit. Triple hit is good. I probably could have kept a bow on the leader, and that would have been smarter, but it's all right. I don't want to overuse bows. But if we get a backup bow, you know, down the line, I think we'll be okay. He can always switch to it. But I think we'll wait till we get at least a blue one to give him. I would say purple for the most hit chance, but if that's not his goal to be, you know, ballistics, then what's the point? Oh yeah, I forgot about these two. Thinking we were done. I'm like discounting 2 whole soldiers. Yeah, he only has 106 health. I can't believe these guys, of all guys, are the lowest health. How? You would think these guys would be a little bulky, but yeah, surprisingly not. We'll just do that. That'll bait them in. All right. And the nice thing is the way we're setting up is we're kind of pinning them away so that we can take our fights, you know, 1v3s, 1v... That's the hope. You do not want to get in a fair fight when they have brutal or deadly. For now. I think if we get level 5, if we have the funds, I really want to get sidestep on as many people as possible. I mean, obviously. I just need them to be
A new round
secure with
has
the dodge,
started.
because that's where it comes down to. Oh, she rounds the corner. Big hit. I think she's dead. She misses. Unbelievable. And dead? Oh. Whew. On an 82%? Yeah, we'll take that. Go ahead and take her pockets. For all they're worth. Okay, I see where I was at. All right. What does she got? We'll take that. I don't think she was a target. Okay. Right about here was our spot. I'm going to go ahead and give... No, I'm not. I'm not doing it. Actually, I should have taken a look at how much damage we did with that ambush, because that matters quite a bit. Just to see where we're going. Because I think it's 15, 25, and then 35% extra damage with ambushes? No, it's not that much. It's not that much, no. It's, you know what? I'm just going to set him right here. Just to kind of close up that area. Even though he's not the guy for dodging. I think that's fine. Okay, then we'll just do the same thing. We're just going to close off the bridge here. I'm really hoping the way we catch them, kind of the same way. I didn't even get hit. I can't believe it. I was going to, like, cycle them, but I guess we don't have to. Is she going to have a gun? I mean, guns are scary. They're not scary enough, but they can really put a hurt on us when they're hitting for 45%. Now, this one's only a 35, but not a big deal. Well, there's our target. We're going to shoot her. Ooh, I think I saw it there right at the end. Look at that. 65. No, you'll walk out. Yeah, just open up the angle. Yep, there you go. 15 damage. Meh damage, but we got to get something out there. So, so they're making a big push this way. Both of our targets are important targets, and that's all their henchmen. The possibility is that we can get all their henchmen, and then, you know, they stick. And then we're just safe. To, you know, kind of set up a double. Now, I'm not going to play with my food too much in these kind of, you know, secondary missions because, ooh. Big hit. Now, we haven't seen... Now, no, that's a lie. I was going to say we haven't seen a crit, but we haven't seen an important crit that mattered. There was a crit for me on the last round, but that was for a killing blow. Gee, thanks. Thanks a lot. That happens more than you'd think. Sometimes I think they do it just for a flourish. They just, you know, bump the numbers up like, yeah, you crit them. Okay. A lot for nothing. We'll see. We'll see. Okay. I'm just gonna sure it up. That's all we gotta do. We just sit here. We stay solid. Okay. She'll probably be our next target because I'm sure that other lady will walk right into us. I'm just hoping they all don't jump down there because that's a little bit harder to set up good fights. What I am hoping to do is if two of them get there, like kind of like what's happening here, the first one walks up, ambush, the other one tries to run around to help, gets caught on the other side, and then we can just kind of crash our remaining spot right there. Is the hope. Is there anyone close? Not really. Oh, that's a hero? I thought that was a henchman. Jesus. Okay. Okay, that's good. That's good. That's what we wanted. So we have a henchman stuck there. Both our targets are just standing there. She's stuck. Okay, well. No secondary, guys. What can you do? If we can get rid of enough, though, that... you know, we don't have to... Should I delay his turn? I feel like yes. There's a delay option here. We're just gonna try to waddle back a little bit. She shouldn't be able to get an angle on him. And she's not going to pick him anyway, because the other guy's lower health. This guy's about to eat anyone who comes around that corner, which they won't. Yeah, just sit here dodging it. Again, he's just kind of... if anyone comes up, he just kind of just shoves them back down like, Oh, she moved. Huh. So I'm assuming the one hero will get up here. Well, she will. She'll be coming. So we're just going to put our range damage somewhere else because we're not going to have the time to hit her again. Unless she blocks the road. Nope. Yeah, we have a lot of pressure here, which is not what we wanted, but we'll see. I didn't want you to be the guy to do it. Oh, well, he's dead. Yeah, he's dead. That is Mordheim. That is 100%. Okay, well, he's not dead. As long as, you know, we don't kill her off and don't have coverage. But, yeah, that's Mordheim for you there. They kind of killed us on that one, but we can get a triple charge, which is nice. We're not going to charge here. I think we just walk into this. So he's going to take this side, because then we still get a charge, I believe. That sucks that he got crit. It figures their first hit was a crit, and we're missing. Oof. Sisters like to cheat the numbers, I've noticed. They're usually ones I am scared of because of that. So only a 71. I think you could aim from here. It's a 20% extra hit, so... yeah, why not? We'll take it. Free hit. 34, yeah, you had the better bow. Okay. She's still going down this turn, so if we set this up that way, we need to be sure that he's covered, which we can do. How we're gonna do it. We have to really set it up that it's precisely when they have no option. He needs to get up. He's basically out of this fight. His only potential final maneuver there is he could run in for a charge as a Hail Mary attempt. Because he could kill her right now. He could, but I'm a little afraid to do that because they have two options down there. And they have no way up here. So, actually our plan is he's going to walk over here. And he's just going to sit just like this. Out of the range of the charge. But if they jump up there, they're going to see there's a way through. And they will try to get to him. And as a potential follow-up, I think I'm just going to have him block this one a little bit more. Because I may send the Vikings over there. So yeah, that's what they're doing. They're going to climb up here. They're going to succeed because they get a lot of extra chance on Brutal and Deadly. Yep, okay. Oh, she was injured. Wow, okay. Well, we're not getting that loot. That may mean that that guy's going down. Because if she can climb up and get there, we're done. Nothing we can do about it. And she could, but I feel like she can't because the other person didn't. That's probably 3 and a climb, so she'll only have 2 movement. Yeah, she didn't make it. Oh, that's
A new
in
round
charge
has
distance.
started.
Okay, so this is our chance. I'm going to have him walk into this because I'd rather him get the hit and be done with it. Oh, no, no, no. Not like this. Oh, there you go. That's way better. Okay, you can disengage. Get out of there. We'll take the crit. It's not what we were aiming for, but... yeah, he's leaving a lot to be desired at the moment. Okay, that's fine. We have a target that they're gonna want to go for. Yeah, go ahead and you don't really need more crits, but okay, thanks. Okay, a mace and a flail. You were not the target? No, the leader won't be here. So what we're gonna do is just kind of put you right here. He's going to maybe be backup. He's more of a maybe on the backup side of things. Because he already used his points. I'd rather a henchman do it. I guess it doesn't matter unless it's a hero because we're not going to, get any different damage. Okay, so if we walk over here, they're going to think, huh, I can't reach. What's my plan? So we can play into that a little bit. Yeah, because they're still here. So if I move him over here, she'll see it's blocked and we'll try to move around. I think that's our plan. Yeah, we'll just put him right here. That should cover him. Now, she may just walk up and go Comet to Sigmar and he's dead. Now that I think about it. Very likely thing to happen here. That's kind of what it is. What can you do? Do this. Yeah, if she knows Comet of Sigmar, she shouldn't. No, she can't know it. She can't know it right now. It would have to be a hero. The other one we just killed. They know it by default. Yeah, the main one doesn't. Yeah, she's trying to round the corner. Big hit for 60. We'll take that. Now she gets to swing back. 27's a big hit. But it's only a 4th, so swing back. Oh, excellent. Double hit. Excellent. Parry stance. Okay. Now when you're dual wielding, especially early like this, we can't get a shot on the leader, but we can go over here and shoot her. Which, yes. We'll take that. Free damage like this matters. A little more than anything else. We're just going to hide them back here because they're not going to come for them. We have too many injured targets. So you can get damage on her. How do we want to handle that? I think getting damage on her is probably better. So go ahead and aim. Just do it. Ooh, she's in heavy armor. So yeah, she's not going anywhere. I should have looked at that. I didn't even consider the possibility. Oh, well. So be it. I'm not worried about the damage there. We're just going to go over here. I'm taking some greedy shots on 87, but... I mean, it's not greedy, but it's Mordheim greedy. We'll put it that way. You do not want to mess around with Mordheim when they're just giving you the option of numbers. So we only have 2 more potential fights here. Now, depending on what she sees here, She sees he got hit, so she could just decide to run this way anyway. I'll check the circles. I should have done it already, but didn't. What can you do? Yeah. So there's a chance they go this way, but she would have no help. Is the circle available? It is not? Good. Excellent. So with that in mind, I think we get a beautiful charge here. Maybe. Oh, wait. Hey, where's your daggers? Did I forget to equip them with daggers? Yes, I did. Oops. I forget that. Yeah, well, 64. Dead. Okay, well, I didn't expect that to hit, to be honest with you, but it can be like that. So, yeah, she did an ambush, so this is a free charge. Excellent. Oh, man. Now, she does get a free hit back on us here, but that's okay. We should be able to get rid of her. Yeah. We'll have to remember to switch them into... Yeah, so she is going around to try and get the kill. She won't make it because heavy armor. Okay, that wasn't so bad. 55 is kind of brutal, but...
A new round has started.
Okay. Yeah, we'll just walk you in, try to get the finishing blow. Huh! You hit for 19 with a dual wield? Boy, we really need to get you some strength, buddy. I doubt her options on what she brought. So what are we dealing with? Yeah, they still have morale for this. Unbelievable. Wow. Okay. Not much else we can do about it. What I'd like to do is get a lot of shots with our archers. Okay, we're gonna leave him in the open. It may seem stupid, but it's actually useful. Because we need to give them hope. That sounds positively evil. But, you know, we are playing Chaos. Their hope. To watch the hope drain from them is the most delicious thing. So what can we set up here? I think we'll just have him as a backup here. That'll work. Maybe. I might have messed that up, depending if she makes the distance here. She did not. We get some shots here? An 85, we'll take it. We'll miss it, but we did take it. Fine. Where's our other archers? Oh, so they're a little out of distance here. Out of range. They can't even get an angle on her. Sucks. I mean, we could try to shoot and then just move out of the way. Because any damage we can get right now would be nice. Yeah, he's gonna have to go around the corner. I'm a little scared she'll see us. She did not go for it. Okay, good. Now, this guy will do the same. An 81, huh? Oh, our most important archer is the one who missed. Just round the corner. Get as much angle as we can. Yeah, we got 2 hits. That's still good damage. I know it's little, but until we're talking 250, it still adds something. I mean, no. Over 150, 14's not acceptable. I can't... I guess the other lady was an... Oh, my... Oh, that's bad. That's very bad. Who the heck are you? Did we block that in? Gosh, I hope we blocked that in. Because if we didn't, we just got a whole lot of trouble. Oh, no. We did not get what we needed. Okay. Well, you might as well check our pockets. You're not going to help. Okay. You can still work with it. Oh, my God. You're injured. Oh, boy. Okay, this has potential to go very, very poor very quick. Because we have a lot of people injured at the moment. She can round the corner, but I think what we can do... Oh no, she's gonna round that corner. 100%. So what I'm gonna do is just kind of set up an ambush here. Well, she could run right through it. That's what scares me. I'm not too worried. How do we want to handle this? Because she could run. Am I worried about him? I'm very worried about him. So what we do is... How do we do this? We can put him right here. And she could technically round the corner to get him. Something like this, maybe? No. Because he has chance to die here. She'll probably buff, is what I'm assuming. But I don't have a guarantee on that. Let's just go ahead and charge. Big hit, we'll take it. I might have closed that in, which would be poor planning, but archers will shoot her. I'm just hoping to get out of this with no one going out of combat. Oh, she does have to go around, so I blocked it. And instead of fighting him, she'd rather go around. So she buffed anyway? Yeah, you're not going to make it on heavy armor. That's not feasible.
A new round has started.
Okay. I can't believe how low his damage is. 18 to 35 with 2 daggers. Oh my gosh. All right. Can we squeeze in there? No. We can squeeze through here. Oh, no, we can't. Oh my gosh, I made a perfect block? Intentional? Probably. Yeah, no, that was not at all what we were hoping. Not what we were expecting. I mean, I couldn't hope for anything better. So the question here is, how do we handle this? So she's there and we need to take her out. So what do they have left? They have, what? 2 henchmen, a hero, two henchmen, 2 hero, and a leader. They may stay afloat here if we do not take out the, if we don't take out a hero or a leader. That's just where we are right now. I'm gonna actually send him over here just to kind of be out of the way. I'm not entirely certain how we set this up that makes sense. I guess if he hides in there, that's pretty safe. Oh man, I'm gonna delay his turn. We have a lot of traps set up. Okay, you should be able to kill this. You have 2 swings on an 83. I have faith. Okay. No, they're actually going to roll to leave. Okay. So there's potential we get out of this. One major problem. We got no wordstone. 0 wordstone. They didn't even pick it up. They just ran right at us and that was it. Just Mordheim things, you know? Right. Okay, we looted nothing. This was a fight for our lives because they just ran at us. So we got a cluster and 5 shards. 9 bits of loot. Now that's a lot, but that's because nothing was picked up. If they had picked up wordstone on their way to us, there would have been less, but they didn't touch any, so... Let's hope the gold is good.
Your ruthless ambition serves you well. The Shadow Lord will reward you greatly for your skill.
Remarkable.
We got levels. I'm actually surprised
A
that
mysterious present.
Wordstone
Nice oak.
horns. Those are really, really powerful on a properly built Viking that he takes a lot of hits. The problem being we're going to be low toughness, and they're not good for low toughness. I mean, they do have 6, so that's
A
okay.
mysterious present.
Oh, well, he lost a dagger already. There's nothing we can do about that, unfortunately.
Nice progress. Fantastic. Remarkable. Nice progress.
That was weird. That wasn't just nice, it was nice. Alright, let's take a look. A lot of consumables. 29. Weeping Blades, we'll just sell it. Halberd, we're going to sell it. 1 dagger? I looted that. That was me. Yeah, so we can sell some blue equipment here. That's okay. We got to rip into the Band-Aid fund here. So for him, our only hope is armbands if they show up. They give you a bunch of armbands as soon as this happens. Just kind of cover it. I mean, you're forced into an armband. Not really a way around it. Before we go any further, let's fix the mistake we had earlier. I don't even know how I did that. I even got the daggers for it. Why do we have 5 now all of a sudden? Alright, well, he's stuck with it. Nothing we can do about it. Wordstone horns. Yeah. It does give wordstone resistance, which is nice. So, like with him, I mean, technically we could still go cloth. We could. We shift gears, we stay in cloth, and what we do for skills is it's under alertness. I'm pretty sure. Is it melee skill? Yep, there it is. You get anticipation, and basically if he gets hit at all, immediately 11% melee resistance for a turn. You still don't want to get hit often, but it's not terrible. It's not terrible. It's a lot to get. But when you're doing brutal and deadly, getting hit is like 1/4 of your health. So yeah, you can't really build into it. I mean, you could still get it. You just don't go toughness anyway. Survive the first hit, and maybe it saves you. Maybe. Maybe. Okay. First off, buddy. Sorry, man. You got injured. Get out of the group. He may be back. He may not. Depends on how it goes. Again, these guys could be really nice. See, he has Last Stand and Unwavering, which makes me think this doesn't stop Fear and Terror. So we probably will need intelligence on some of these, but we'll find out as soon as we find out. And if we have to, we'll switch gears. I will probably put pendants on everyone I can get. If pendants are available, I will buy pendants. If they're not. Of course not. It's what I need, and they know. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and get a replacement guy here. And the nice thing is we don't have to mess around with daggers. We already have enough. Give them out. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Okay, let's get some levels up, put in here. So he will have to deal with Fear and Terror. So for him, absolute easy pick on leadership. Another benefit that's going to help us a lot, daggers have +10 initiative, which is huge because that's as much as it goes. Even for two-handers, it's the same. And we're dual wielding them. So we're going to have a +20 to everyone on our team. That's a lot, except our archers. But, what can you do? They'll get the initiative anyway, so... So, yeah, it'll be nice to have that capability just to always be first. And with cloth, we won't be slow, so we will have good control over the map. I don't think you get to just see what your initiative is. Oh, yeah, there it is. I just made a video on this. Initiative 71. So 71's pretty good. Really, really good. Yeah, some of these are still stuck at 71. All right, let's just get the levels in. Weapon skill, absolutely. Everyone needs to get their hits. Worst thing imaginable is not getting the hit. Yeah, we're gonna push their leadership. The only thing that sucks is our mutations will take initiative away. That hurts. So this one is armor absorption bypass. That's okay. It's nice. The poison debuff reduces melee damage dealt by 3%. It's not bad for bosses. If you could get a lot of those, we're not gonna play around them because it's not part of the challenge. Well, it is, but we can't help it. Is the reason it's part of the challenge. What I'm hoping for is 1,000 eyes, because that's insanely good, and double face. Both hugely powerful. Like, the dream is double face, 1,000 eyes, chicken feet. That's the goal. Why? Because 1,000 eyes is 10% melee resistance, and you can only wear cloth. Oh no. Double face is 15% dodge and parry, which we want the dodge. We're going to be wearing cloth. 15% adds so much extra. Will make sidestep that much safer, that much earlier. And the chicken feet just gives you charge and ambush range, which is just wildly useful. Also, another thing I need to check. A dagger is adding 15% ambush. Yeah, and I think it goes to 20 and then 25% extra damage. So you get a 50% more damage on the ambush. And I think that's additive. So effectively with double purple daggers, we're looking at double damage. Which is weird because when you look at other items, really on the low end, even with that damage, you know, you're a lot safer with other weapons. The only thing is your ambush hits big. It hits home very strong, but only that one swing. So as it goes on, it's not great. As far as agility, it's prowl. Prowl is really good. You only get one dodge attempt after a prowl, which really sucks. I wish that was double instead of an ambush hit chance. Dodge chance gets increased, so you're pretty much guaranteed to hit the refund. But only one. I mean, it's only for the initial, like, collide into them, which, you know, what are you going to do? But we're talking 3 hits. Late game? That's trouble. So I think we're going to have to still level toughness and grab a passive or resilient. That we're going to need. What is your ability? After gathering wordstone, critical chance increases by 5% for 2 turns. Huh. I didn't realize that was his thing. Didn't really care. Oh, I forgot. His skill is crazed. That's where he gets it. Yeah. That's why I remember them having that. I don't even remember half their abilities. Crit chance with an Overwatch attack is really cool. Like, you could build a lot of crit and just Overwatch and be like, and then they're done. If you look at what he has 18 accuracy. That is hugely high. That is insane, by the way. That's a ton of accuracy. There's nothing that is good with that. You could just go for headshot, but, you know, whatever. I believe there's this. You could go for first rank of that, but the weird thing with that is that doesn't assist with the 15% crit. Really what you're going to end up seeing is about 38. Well, you get the default percent. If you had this plus this, it's more like 33. Yeah, it'd be like 33. Is it great? You know, could be better. Could be better. Anyway. Yeah, just level up agility. I hate to do it, but I think we're doing it for the challenge. For the sake of it, you know. Agility, ballistics. Right now I can't see the characters, so I need to be a little careful on what I level up. Yeah, so these guys can get scared. They have nothing that helps them, so they need leadership. These guys are just wildly useful because they don't care about it. I mean, not as ambush characters, but we're kind of stuck with that. All right, good. Fantastic. Our first 2 missions have went well. We can probably sell the garbage. Like, we're not going to use weaving blades. 31 gold. Halberd is fantastic. We do have some helmets. I'd hate to put them on because it would mean that they match us, but it could mean they just grab new weapons, and we don't want that. Oh, no, that's sell. I was going to say a luck trinket. I don't even know when we got that. There's really nothing good here. All right, on to the next day.
New hired swords are available.
A formula of Slayers. Slayers is a pretty good one. I wish it was a higher quality, but getting it this early is insane. What do we have? Hard and hard difficulty missions. Come on, don't be like that. Oh, well. Okay, so we got to pick a hard mission. Okay. So we have good and good. That's a good spawn. That's, well, pun not intended. Well, it's not a pun either. The weird fact that I use good with good and good, I don't know what you call that. Anyway, Vision of Dread is scattered and around that. Now we do have high initiative, so we could get away with that. One warband deploys tightly around its wagon. Well, so we have 2 that are Wordstone Rush. The third one is strike teams, but it's hunting. I guess it really doesn't matter. It really doesn't. So we're just gonna launch it. Fingers crossed we're the one at our cart.
Enemy warriors have been spotted.
Okay, we're by
all
our
over
cart,
the
so that gives
area
us a
in
little
small
bit
groups,
better start
as
up
if
here.
they were scattered by
It'll let us
something.
hunt down something pretty
You
quick.
stage your warband near your wagon,
Especially if we catch
ready
them,
to take
you know, right
advantage.
next to our cart. Don't you hold your breath that they'll be there, because they won't. I think I just saw one right there. Or that, no, that's just the light flickering. Okay. So what do we have? Yeah, okay, we'll just put you back there. The archers need to be towards the front. There you go. Okay, so yeah, we got nobody. Well, you know, it's like that sometimes. You get the ambush and it doesn't happen. Now, if that happens to you and it's against Skaven, well, prepare to cry because they're going to rip you off. Okay, we got a leader. Oh, way down the road. Okay. Go ahead and check some corners here. Oh, yeah, they're way up here. They're still around their cart. Okay, well. That doesn't do us any good then. Our team is vastly outspeeding them. Are they in heavy armor? No. We just have that initiative because of the daggers. I'm a little worried about them being in here, so I don't want to go here. We did see a hero, so we got that marked off. We got leader, but there's still 3 heroes that could be anywhere. I'm assuming a couple are up here. There's probably some over here. So they are spread out, so giving them vision of us is good. You know what? If I can grab this... Oh, it's not even in here, is it? Oh, there's a double loot in there. That's nice. Of course, we can't grab it with this guy, but I'm sure one of our teammates can. Do I want to grab this? This could be a little ugly, depending if it takes away our initiative.
Updated.
That would be worst case scenario, but we can work around that. Oh, no, we just resisted it. Okay, good. I don't know if that's a trap. I probably should have checked. Oh, well. You know. Sometimes you gotta commit. Oh my gosh, I didn't realize what this was. We are ahead of them, so I don't think they're gonna make the distance. Okay, we'll take the Wordstone Shard. That's good. That's 2 of the 11 we need. And we get a buff? Movement range. Wow, okay. Don't do that. Funny enough, I'm not gonna... I can't believe it. A blue sword, and we can't use it. I'll sell it. Not worth much, but... Like, I could ambush. What good is that? They'll walk around the corner, so just end his turn. I would like for him to at least be able to fight back. I take one swing, really. This is going to be, I don't want to say new, but a breath of fresh air for me, because all of my team members will actually be walking at full speed for the whole warband. The whole season, walking full speed, unless they get a leg loss, I guess. I'd probably jinxed it. Anyway, for now, it's great. Okay, we're just, yeah, we're just kind of moving up because we have the opportunity here. I don't think they're reaching us in one turn. There's possibility, but it seems unlikely. Funny enough, our archers are the slowest, and you know what? Good. We want them to be slow. So they're going to move up, but not quite make it, and our archers can unload. They'll get one volley, which is a little troublesome, but we'll work with it. Archers actually are going to be a huge boon for us on the first offensive point break at level 3, because that gives them 2 shots. Now for the melee, not really, because I don't think there's a value in taking off the secondary weapon, but maybe. I'd have to really look into that. I'd have to run the numbers in my mind, what we're looking at there. So I don't even think he made the approach. I think he avoided us. Now, these guys are going to move up and into this zone just to kind of hold it, because we could hold up there. I feel like the ambush range is going to be too much. Our team's actually very mobile. Oh, I think I do see him. He's just chilling. Yep. Oh, no, that's not him. Someone else. All right. For him, he could do a lot. He could do a lot for us. Because he has the purple bow. If we can get bows, that'd be nice too. Those are a nice find. High quality daggers. Bows. 22 weapons we can get. We can get armbands, but good luck. Armbands are such a pain to get. They're truly such a pain. Because it's not one you see in the shop. And you're only going to be able to pinch them off other Chaos warbands. Oh, we did miss on a 94. Oh, well. There's a hit. Our crit chance was only 2? We have 15% extra crit. What's the crit resist on this guy? Only 2? What? Toughness 6. Crit resist 6.
A new round has started.
Huh. Wonder if that's even working. Yeah, I don't think we're going to make the distance on him. I'm going to actually have him pick up the word stone. The reason for that being, he does the weakest damage among my heroes, and he can just grab it. Now, we could get extra crit, but 5% is not going to come in a way that we can be happy. It could make the difference. It could. It won't, but it could have. Who knows? Yeah, we're just going to have him block this off, and we're going to really try to just close up the area here. So he could grab this, but I don't think his return trip's going to be clean. So let's not do that. Yeah, we're just going to have to set up some sneaky maneuvers. Yeah, that's pretty good. We're just going to get that angle a little bit wider so he has to kind of commit through it. What I'm hoping. Now this guy could grab it. I don't think he can do it in 2. No. We want to close it off like that? I mean, he could park in here. There's no way they're going for him. He seems sturdy. Yeah? Yeah, that's fine. I doubt they'll pick him. I think we have enough low-level targets. Now, this guy could do it. Oh, he absolutely can. And we're going to. We're going to pick up what we can here. A cluster's worth grabbing.
Objectives
I can only grab
updated.
2, so that'll work. He has bonus movement, but we got to be careful of the debuffs we get. Prevents weapon switch. Well, I was never going to do that anyway.
Objectives updated.
That would actually be pretty brutal if you had archers and you really needed to switch. Nice resist. Okay. Now, what I'm going to do with him is we're just going to take a wide angle here. Ooh. Thought about it. Okay. So what we could do is kind of close it off like this. I think that's fine-ish. No, because once that guy gets his first target, he's going to do something with it. Yeah, that should be a good gap there. Now, what we're going to do is... a lot of people who get to move first, and that sucks. Just put him here like this. He kind of backs him up. Just an extra layer. Okay. And he probably isn't our guy to go in. Hardly certain. He can't back him up that well. If I take the angle wide like this, maybe? Yeah, I think like this might be okay. Right. So what we're going to do is have him delay his turn and just see what happens. See where they go. See who we catch. Collapse on them. If we can. If no one makes the distance, good. We'll get 3 more hits. Oh, yep. See, here comes 1. Oh, that guy still had a shot. We missed 2 things above a 90%. So that's not a good look. That is trouble. I think we can get rid we can do 2 more delays. Because I'm thinking the one guy's going to run through here and get caught, and then we'll pinch him. So, archers can shoot that hero. The hero's the one we really want to get rid of. Oh. That wasn't even the guy I was expecting either. Okay. Can you guarantee your hit, sir? I really need to get damage on him now, or else he's going to get away with murder on us. We're going to waddle, reload. Waddle a little further. Ooh, never mind. We're not. We're gonna have to walk up and aim anyway. Ooh, I think I saw it right before I walked through. Even if we did, yeah, it says 87, but it's on the wrong target. Not the guy we need. Him. Yeah, we'll get him down as low as we can because he's in medium armor, so these are free hits. We'll go ahead and back up. You gotta delay 1 more. Okay. Well. So it goes. Okay. And we'll go ahead and... You can't see him from there? There we are. Okay, that's pretty good. If a hero catches him off guard, we're alright. Alright, let's see what he does. He's probably going to walk into it. See, I didn't need him to do it because if he hits, that's bad. Yep. That's really, that's even worse. That's not even a skill issue. That's a Mordheim's ha-ha-hee-hee moment. That's what's going on there. I think he's dead just because Mordheim. Oh, yeah, he's dead because Mordheim. Yeah, I think he dies. There's no surviving this. He'll just double tap you. Because you'll get hit. You'll double tap him. We know what Mordheim does. We know how they work. Oh, boy. Ooh, that's no good. That's at least 3 misses. No, 4 now. On very high percentages. Oh, he goes for the charge. He hits on the 87. Yep. Oh, he got stuck. All right, we'll kill him off then. Nothing we can do about that. Oh, wow. He's going to make that? And we miss again. We may fail this just because of early game Mordheim. Ouch. Can you hit him? Can you hit him, please? What? Why did that jump a huge amount? That went from 77 down to 51? Oh my god. Is that a gun? Is that a sword? Yeah, we lost a man before them. That's not okay.
A new round has started.
All right, just start unloading. Just start getting hits, guys. Oh my gosh. I can't believe our bad luck. Yeah, there's another big miss. Yeah, we're in trouble. We're in trouble. Because we're low on melee and we're just missing everything. That's not good. We could get a charge here, but it's not going to kill anyway. At least he hit it, for goodness sake. Well, that guy will be off. We're going to get 2 kills for this, which is fine. Now he's at 61, so our kill opportunity is low. We get to make a lot of moves here. I think our goal is we'll have him run over here and just pin him. This is a free swing. We'll take it. We'll dodge. We pray. Our damage is going to be so much lower per hit value because of daggers. Okay, so he's not going to die from 1 hit, but a double hit would be not enough. Okay, this is bad then. Very bad. We can still kill him because our one guy can take a double turn here. Of course, he has to hit the double turn, but we'll see. We have a lot of potential here on people they're going to send in. I don't even know what to do there. Still going to get the double kill, but yeah, they're going to have value of numbers here. Okay, so I doubt they're going to go for him, so we'll pinch the first one with an ambush. Get as much damage as we can. So please hit. Thank you. Useless crit again. Hit a lot of those. Okay. Nothing there that I want. Can't believe we lost the guy again. That's just brutal. He was our new guy we just got, so not a big loss. Can we get the hit here? 68. Thank you. That's value. Okay. We'll take the fragment.
Objectives updated.
All right. You can just sit here at 45%. That's the problem with dodge is it's not potent. And it kind of needs to be early game, and that's when it isn't. Oof. Okay, at least he missed. We missed twice! He didn't. Well, nothing you do about that. That's the game just laughing in our face. Because we've missed many of an attack now. Okay, well, they missed another one. I can't see that guy. Weird if that was the first time. We usually see it every mission, but... Hey, maybe it's improved. Oh, you are very surrounded, sir. Okay, he stops to pick up Wordstone. He's stopping to smell the roses. Okay, we'll take 11 free damage. We'll probably try to pinch damage on him. He misses, and that's his turn. Can't believe we missed that much stuff, though. So where can we put damage that makes a difference? What values do we have? I mean, we could try to put damage on him and get the kill. They have another hero about to make... No, he's far away. Okay, well, that's good. This is when the archers start to really fall. There's a chance to hit's abysmal. Try to put damage over there? We need to help him out. He needs help badly. Yeah, let's get damage on him, and then we can open it up and kind of retake the surround here. Because right now, that's not good. Well, good. That wasn't our good archer. So we'll take it. And, of course, our not good archer also gets his hit. What are the odds our good archer with our best weapon misses it? And the answer is guaranteed. Oh, no, they're hitting. Well, our archers are doing something nice. I mean, it's not nice because when you're in the thick of it, archers need to be getting kills, and they will not be doing that. Okay, he's in heavy armor, so we can ignore him for this turn. Ouch. He gets a big hit. 31 is huge. Wow. Whoa! My man's hitting for blue weapon numbers. Oh. He hits under a 50. Okay.
Objectives updated.
We may lose just because Mordheim numbers. We might lose this just to Mordheim.
A new round has started.
That is just Mordheim numbers. There's nothing you can do about that. If it does it, you're taking it. Okay. So there's potential damage here that we really want to get. So I'm going to take the charge here for a big hit. We'll take it. Okay. So one hero could walk over there and just kind of take him out. You're very low. Could you get the kill here? Please double hit. We've missed so many attacks. We need those to land, you know, true here. Okay, that's fine. Okay, you need to walk over here and drop him. The more we can get out of combat, the better. Good there. Okay. I think we're gonna move around this corner here and just kind of pin him in, just to give him other targets and to get some damage. Okay, what's our other option here? What else can we do? That guy's not my threat right now. I mean, he hit for 41, which was absurd, but I think we're just gonna have to take it and try to get more damage on him. Okay, we got him with the poison. That's nice. Got him with a double poison, so now he does 6% less. Yeah, we're gonna do that. Now, that should be an all-alone check, I think. He succeeded anyway. He misses. Beautiful. And do we get a dodge? No, he hits the next one. A little scary because now that other guy's gonna go for him, but that's okay. We should have the extra to dodge it. What do you think we can hope for now? Oof. And he's hitting everything. Nah, he's gonna run around and kill him. If we can't pin him, which I don't think we can. Now we could go over here and start shooting. Well, we could shoot him, but that's not our threat. We're in trouble. I don't know where to put this damage. 144. Yeah, he's probably a better target. We can get 3 hits on him and then just take him out. He probably will be making it. We may have to just put an archer in the way to just soak some damage here. It is always a strange situation to have, but dealing with. Yeah, get some damage. Excellent. We have him very low. Our last archer is going to run up, shoot him, and then just... Yeah, they're just going to run up, shoot him, and sit in the way. Good. Just run the corner. 76. Good hit. The thing is I want him to not be able to get out. We need him stuck. Just go ahead and get in his face. Dodge it. Okay. Then he can't run around. He can't try to kill anyone important. He might get it anyway. Yep. Charge on 71 hits it. Unfortunately, we're getting very Mordheimed. This is early game Mordheim for you. Also using archers. The real problem. They're getting value. We're getting... Oh. Ripped off is the word. We missed way too many attacks early on. That is for sure. Okay, so we should be able to kill this guy off. Yeah, we may just lose this. And I mean, it doesn't help we're using daggers. Daggers are absolute poo-poo. Wow, that didn't even kill. Unbelievable. Alright, we just need to kill him off. Please let me kill him off. I'm just gonna walk into him to get the hit. Thank you. Good. That's another one dead. Okay. Yeah, he has loot, so that's fine. Okay. Now, as far as what he can do is nothing. So, they're still in this fight, which is fortunate. I'm just going to pin him to the wall so he's not actually a fighter. We get a kill on this dude. Please, no. You're probably dead. Oh, you're dead. You're dead. You've chosen death. Yes, absolutely. He's dead. That's, yeah, no way. Oh, nope. You've lived because he saved you. Congratulations. You lived because he chose to let you be alive. Okay. Nothing there that I care about. This is a very, very poor fight, and this isn't even the brutal difficulty fight. But this is what happens, especially in early game. It is... Mordheimed. It is Mordheiming to the nth degree, I think. At this point, there's just nothing. You know, what can you do? I think our better option here is switch weapons. Yeah, just walk into him. Force an all-alone check. Maybe it works. Maybe it doesn't. I just need it there. Okay. You're not my damage, so unfortunate. We have no kills. We have no opportunities here. We're just gonna go for this guy. He's got a chance to die. Is something, I guess. This still could go out of our hands now because they, of course, stayed. Oh, and they, of course, win that. Oh, boy. Snipe? Yeah, we've been trying. He's just been hitting too much. Well, we've been missing too much. They've been hitting everything. They did miss that one. This is just some weird fight where the dice are not being nice. Yeah. Yeah, we're getting Mordheimed.
A new round has started.
Okay, well, you're only meant to pin him. I like their archer literally switches and nails his crit. You know, I can't really do anything about that. That's out of my hands. Ha! And he hits the 20%er. Oh, okay. He hits... He hit a 1%! He dodged in heavy armor! Yeah, that is Mordheim. They just hit 2 low chance dodges in a row. Whew. I mean, this is a cursed week for our team. Looks like his head's missing, doesn't it? My one minion over there. Kind of looks like his head's missing. All right, well, you got to survive, buddy. Wow, he's getting another turn already? Okay, well, you did survive. Can we please just hit our attacks? Thank you. At least something went our way. Okay, we got something. Okay, done. Go ahead and reload. I guess we'll try to hit this guy because he's probably our next person to get hit. Yeah, we're not getting anything. All right, that's fine. Whatever. Run up, check his pockets. I doubt he has anything I want, but we might as well check it because I'm hoping this is the end of it. There's just really not much more we can hope. Or, you know, really pull off here. Thank you. Oh my gosh, Mordheim, please. What a terrible week. They had 6 people dead, and they stayed. We had 3 people when we were almost done for.
The decadent trappings of order shall be cast down.
And our leader just got dumpstered, by the way. Absolutely nothing. Got amnesia? Well, he was already at 0, but I think you're out for 5 days when you do that. I mean, we don't have to fire him for that. Full recovery? Wow.
Priceless gift. Remarkable.
Oh, you got the worst one. Not the worst, but it feels like it. I mean, all in all, not the worst injuries in the world. We get a helmet. A blue sword, which I took. An amulet. Again, not the thing I needed. I need pendants. We did get a cluster, but we took that. Our wordstone's okay. We're just having some bad luck. A little bit of bad luck, guys. Wow, you actually... back in? Wow. Yeah, this guy's out for a while, which, whatever. We're just going to switch him out with the guy who will be ready. These two. There you go. So we just need to replace him. Yeah, we're taking low ranks. We are not inviting bad times. Well, we are by using daggers. I was a little worried that daggers might not be too bad to work around, but I'm feeling it. I'm definitely feeling the pain of it. It's just bad. The thing is they're pretty good at guaranteeing your hits, but the throughput of those hits are always terrible. Like, blue maces do better throughput than purple daggers. I mean, there's a point where they're just pathetic, and yeah, I guess that's part of the poor. This is going to be fun. This is going to be fun. A lot of salt, I'm sure. Not quite as much as charge, but we're going to hope for some salt. Didn't really feel it there because we did win. Which is... I mean, it's good, but, you know, Mordheim didn't quite twist the knife in our back just yet. And we want those weapon skills. Go ahead and get alertness. We need those archers to be faster. Ooh, we really didn't get any stats that helps our combat focus here. It's kind of wild to me that these guys start with 3 weapon skill. Just because the nature of that they lose. I guess that's why a lot of people said, you know, they try to build them an archer and then they get the arm gift and then they have to dump them. When I first played Chaos, I didn't care. I just built them weapon skill anyway. Funny enough, when I first did it, this guy had a backup bow. I didn't level his ballistics, he just had one. Because he didn't often go in. He did very poor damage, which, I mean, that didn't change. He still does poor damage. But he was buffing other people. So for me, he was better shooting the bow, switching out that to buff, and then putting it away to shoot the bow. He would swing, don't get me wrong, but yeah, a staff is terrible. I think a staff is often, it's not too far off what this does. Funny enough, it's better than daggers. And staves are terrible for melee. They're not unusable, but neither are daggers. But yeah, you can see just how bad daggers are. Even with their range being pretty broad, they're not that great. You can go from 11 damage per dagger, which is less than that because it's 25% reduced. But you can go that all the way up to 10 more. So that's nearly a double on damage on dagger. And that's just a weapon damage modify on every swing. It's scary. We got another formula. Oh boy, a mission request. Wow, already? Thanks for the hammer, buddy.
A new mission
Yep.
is available.
Shadows in the Sanctuary. All right, all right. All right, let me sell some garbage here. Yeah, we're never going to use this. Who am I kidding? Wow. They're worth 37 apiece for stun resist? Give me the money. Kidding me? Yeah, give me the money. Jeez. Oh, yeah, you can see these. Like, I would value Mandrake Root more But I guess because it has a downside, the other one has no downside. Yeah, I'm never going to use a Crimson Shade for some initiative. A Great Hammer that's blue. Man, this hurts. We actually have a very, very good start for loot, but it's not part of the challenge. So we get the disappointment of watching me sell away really good early game loot because we can't even touch it. I'll tell you what, guys. You know what we're going to do? We've done 3 missions. 3 missions. I think we get the first story mission in. Yeah, let's do the story mission. It's a terrible idea. It's going to be great. Let's go.
There is glory in terror.
Is there glory?
Power
I don't
in
think there was
atrocity.
glory with you saw last
You
week.
have seen these truths for yourself. You have seen the deceit the cowardly and weak call civilization, the illusion that fools venerate as order. There is but one principle that drives all life, the need to dominate. That is the reality that hides behind the veneer of morality, the falsehood of honor, and the absurdity of faith. Faith. How the slaves of the Empire bow and grovel to their petty idols, beseeching their little deities for some miserable little miracle to reinforce their tawdry beliefs. How they hate those who have discovered better gods, who have found powers that reward their disciples not with promises but with deeds. The might of our Shadow Lord is all around us. He speaks to me through dreams and visions, making his will known. Behold, where you see naught but the offal of a simple peasant, I see the voice of the Shadow Lord. His words are written upon the entrails. His commands are woven into the trickling blood and congealing gore. Our master is angered. Attend my warning. He is displeased. For too long, Sigmar's temple has been allowed to linger in the Shadow Lord's domain. Now the godlings harlots seek to reclaim the ruined sanctuary and make it once again a bastion of their absurd faith. This will not be allowed. Rise up with me. Together we shall storm the old temple and defile its sanctuary. We shall cast down Sigmar's icons and bring them to ruin. We shall profane the sacred fountains with the blood of our victims. We shall smother the light with the Shadow Lord's malice. Obey the Shadow Lord. Attend his command and you shall be rewarded. Defy his malignant will, and you will join the multitudes of his victims.
Okay. So, yeah, I didn't remember how unhinged this lady is, but okay. Cool.
A new round has started.
Yeah, we know how that works. Now, I guess stipulation again. There's no way to really work around... Oh my god, are we separate? Oh my god, why? Oh god, we got 2 archers? 2 archers and the leader down here? Uh-oh. Good thing we have the story mission lady down here. Alright. So yeah, I think we'll go into here. They'll try to... I think she's upstairs. Don't forget there's an impressive unit on this one. Okay, we're gonna run around this way. I am absolutely not entering the, Oh boy. Okay, so we have her already. 31 to 41 damage. Oh, man. And what are we? 18, 35. Now, a thing to keep in mind as well with that number is that... Ooh, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to greed this. Because I think she will be late to the turn. She'll be late to the party. What we're going to do is just buff her up. And maybe this will blow up. That would be even funnier. Here we go. No, okay, wow. It's because I wanted it to. I know that sounds stupid, but I kind of wanted it to. Alright, so we see her upstairs. Yeah, so she's not coming down. There is an impressive in here somewhere. I believe she chills. Yep. See that? That's cheese, but you can see it. She's right there. She hides there. Why do I know that? Because that was my first notable thing that happened in Mordheim. She will not move. She will not move until someone walks right into her ambush. Because when I first played it, I had killed off the whole bottom, and I was like, great! And I was just running around like, what? Why are we still here? So I was running up there, someone ran through and just immediately got slammed by an impressive. Yeah, it didn't end great. We did win that mission, though. I will say, the weirdest part of all this... Okay, so what are we dealing with in here? Before I continue that thought. So we have 2 henchmen and their leaders. We need to take that. Okay. Yeah, so best option there. Hide around the corner. But Mordheim gives me some salt-inducing moments. However, Mordheim also doesn't seem to completely and utterly demolish me. It's weird. They always bring me right to the brink of failure, and then they'll, you know, ease up and let us back in. Wouldn't think it possible, but it is. What'd it do? We're gonna set it up like this. I only want him to cover half, so he'll kind of be hidden behind the wall. I'm starting to do that a little bit better. I mean, not completely, but I think that was a major flaw we did on that last mission, and why it cascaded out of control so poorly was because I didn't. Mordheim's certainly something that you gotta really learn on the fly. Well, you don't. Strategy game is turn-based. You don't learn on the fly, but it takes a lot of time to pick up the weirdities of the game. What it's gonna do. Tell you what. No. I was gonna delay his turn, but the better thing to do here is just wait it out. I believe that is a trap. I am, in fact, wrong. Terribly wrong. Okay. So I'm hoping she... Yes. Perfect. Excellent. 52 damage? I guess he hit the ambush. I guess that's the difference, you know? Why would you go with a common? I mean, it hits for 20, which isn't terrible. She is about to hurt some... Wait, what? Why? I mean, I guess. I just... Ugh. Oh, she has Chains of Chaos. That's really good. Yeah, if we find the impressive, we'll pop that on him. Especially in these early games. Because if you look at it, right? It's 2 extra cost. It basically cuts one of their attacks. Like, even if you would hit her with it at 6. Assume a max rank person, right? They have 9. If you hit them with it, it costs them 4. You swing with a one-hander or a two-hander, technically. So if they're dual wielding or a two-hander, they swing twice. If they're equipped with a one-hander, they swing twice. Yeah. Kind of intense. Now you can get the other one and it just goes, yeah, you can't do anything with those points. I mean, you can, but can't be an aggressive. I'm not in this to get XP. I'm in this to win. So, she missed. I mean, she still kills. She still kills. Don't worry about that. But she's gonna be my saving grace here. She's my main damage source. And the nice thing is it won't be brutal or deadly when we go into these missions. So we shouldn't have to worry too much. Still have to worry, but yeah. But I'm gonna keep her as healthy as I can. Mostly because I need her to fight the impressive. No one else is gonna survive that. Not with daggers. I don't think anyone's gonna come out here. Okay. If they make the move, we're gonna have archers waiting. She move? Well, I hope not. She's moving. What? Okay, that's not what I expected, but okay, we get a free hit. And we can kind of just set this up, you know? We'll just run over here. We'll just set someone up to ambush her, and then it's like, it didn't matter. Okay, I will give them credit. That's a little clever to jump down there. It's just not great because she hurt herself. And when you only have about 100 health, taking 10 is big. That's the other thing that's weird. You know, with all the Mordheim, just taking 10 damage is brutal early. I mean, it's not brutal, but it gets significantly less bad because by the end you're talking 300 health. Another missed ambush. We need to get ambush hit chance. If we're gonna make this work, we need ambush hit chance. 100%. We just need it.
A new
It's just not
round
gonna work
has
without it.
started.
I probably should have done this far away because this could turn into a stun. Nope. Okay. We're actually pretty lucky there. I mean, this guy got hit what? Once? Yeah, he got hit hard. Or did he get hit twice? I don't actually know that. I'm hoping he's not the one who takes a flight, but if someone has to hold the line, it should be him. Yeah, I think Henchman should be the one to take the catch here. Oh, really? Look how sad that damage is. This is dual wielding. A one-hander hits for like 17 to 20. So, yeah, it's... I mean, it is almost a 50% increase in damage, but... a little brutal. Okay, well... we're just gonna take the damage we can get here. If we can kill him off, that'd be nice. Or her off, I guess, if you want to, you know, say it correctly. Sorry, Matilda. Okay, so we have a little bit of damage taken right now. Not feeling healthiest, but that's okay. Yeah, we got hit pretty hard there. Yeah, we just need to group up. I mean, the thing we need to do is probably play this a little aggressive. And the reason for that is... Matilda? Yeah. Matilda was here. We're gonna set up these two. Trying to pin her in so she doesn't get a chance. Yeah, we're not gonna see a lot of action here, are we? Kind of want to go in here, but... you know what? I am gonna swing this corner. Grab it. So what have we killed? We've killed a hero and a henchman, and we're going to kill a... secondary hero next turn, which is fine. I'm hoping to bait one of them outside. If we could do that, that'd be great. I think she is running out there. No? Okay. Ooh! You get another shot? Nice. Yeah, get that extra damage. Nice. Very good. I think with that number, we should be able to... what do we need for this? Oh. Oh, poop. I forgot to grab the relic. Alright, well. If there's nothing here... what we will do is... we'll have her run back, because she's pretty speedy. You know what? Do it now. Wait. She can't grab it. She's not near the cart. Oof. Worse than I could have ever imagined. Oh, she has the relic. Okay, good. Defile it!
Objectives updated.
Ooh, destructive rage. 10% melee damage. Stacking. Something like this, just in case anyone walks out. They shouldn't, but... see, so this all comes down to us actually hitting these ambushes that we keep missing. Because that's the only use of daggers. Everything else is garbage. And we keep missing. It's insane that we're missing this often. That's surely illegal. My only angle, huh? 68. Well, try it. Hey, got it with the purple bow. We'll take it. We'll take it for sure. Okay. I might have misplayed this. Yep, I sure did. No, I didn't. Please. Not a small bush! Alright, this will be fine. Oh, she's running out there? Good. Ambush. Oh. How about get shot again? Oh. I don't know if I like that, but... Yeah, we need to grab the... Unholy Relic. Someone's gonna have to run back there.
A new round has started.
Sucks. I don't even think it's worth anything to do that. Like, we could maybe slink into this corner. And the reason I want to slink into the corner here is he will dodge stance. This will be wild, but... Alright. Can you please just double tap her and be done with it? I just need you guys to hit. Please stop missing on your ambushes, because that's where 30% extra damage is on the line. And they just miss. It's wild how many we're missing. And that's the whole build. I mean, that's the way we're going to make Daggers do anything, is they show up, they kill something, he's almost dead. Okay, well, there's not really much I can do about that. So, we're about to kill a henchman. We haven't lost anybody yet, but... You know, the more that are low health, the less I can do.
New objectives added.
I don't need to take that the whole way up there,
completed.
do I? File shrines. Oh boy, I should have read the mission objectives. The longer we're here, the more likely we lose this. Is she dead? Oh yeah, she's dead. He actually managed to pull that off. What do we do? Can we bait her to come down here? I don't think so. Mugman's Ale. Sisters of Kegmar, if only. Yeah, so if we look at the numbers right now, we have what? 1, there's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. So we're probably going to kill this one off, which will bring us down to 5. At that point, if we kill any more reinforcements will start spawning. So we can kill one more. Time to become a modder and make it happen. Yeah. If only, dude. That would be worth it. I know it's just goofy, but you know. What more is there to Mordheim than to be goofy about the Sisters of Kegmar? I don't know what we can do. Defile shrines. Defile the bell. So yeah, we have to go upstairs. Defile the fountains. File the hammer. Have Murga ignite. Deus Sigmar. Where's the hammer? Wait, what? Oh, that's the bell. That's the fountain. That's the fountain. So there's got to be a hammer here then. I don't know where the hammer is. Unless it's up there too. It might be. You know, has the impressive unit. And I don't like that. I usually don't like to take on this mission because it is a lot of risk to take like this. We do have 3 healthy units in here, so... That other guy... Oh, there it is. Shouldn't have done that. So they kind of build this thing as a... The only thing that sucks about this, too, is I think they're all level 0, so... Okay, so this will look wild, but what you do... Oh, that's not gonna work. Gotta be kidding. What's your movement? Can I see that? Movement is 6, so she has no extra movement to make this work. Really no way to catch her. We're just gonna have to do this. Let her walk into it. Oh, what? She's stuck? Well, we'll have to take care of her. We have 2 henchmen down there. That sucks. think that'll bring her low enough that she dies to the ambush. I hope. Okay, just get in there. Get grouped up. Take it. Okay, and reload. Call it a day. Ambush. I can't believe we missed. I can't. She hits the 70 and I miss it? No. Oh, God. Oh, we're getting so Mordheim today. I think she's trying to run the whole way across. Yep, she is. Couldn't make it. Is she in heavy armor? Let me check that. Because if she is, we can catch her. Nope. Yeah, she is in heavy armor, which is...
A new round has started.
Wonderful. So now we can't even get in. Okay, go ahead and try to buff her up. It's usually better to wait till level 3 to go in here, but mistakes have to be made. Oh my god, it's a... We're not getting around that corner. There's no way. We could do an ambush on them, and then we can survive the hit, but... I forget which one... Oh, whichever Viking's really far out there is the one we need to go for. Oh my god. We have so many injured units right now. This is not good. This is not good. We can't have this many injured units already. I don't know if she'll turn around. I feel like she would. In this scenario, she has to turn around. We're giving her a very vulnerable target. Yeah, this guy needs to start blowing things up, so... I don't know if Murga can do it. I would like to walk in there and find out, but... Yeah. So, the main goal then is to do this. And Murga will wait turns to set up the situation. There's probably another hero. 32 to 40. Okay, that's fine. Something with it. They may just round the corner to get him, so we need to set this up a little bit better. Yes, like this. Maybe, or they'll just go for the weak guy. I didn't think about that. That's actually pretty sloppy on my part. She's just gonna move this way. I don't know if she'll walk out here. She probably won't. She'll turn around. I'm hoping she does. And we can, you know, take her out. Oh, no. You were not the one I needed to do that. Oh, no. We don't have the proper coverage. We do not have it. I mean, at least we hit it for once. Okay. You not see her? Bench is too tall, I guess. I'm gonna shoot on 90, just so I can reload. 90's fine. Good. That's getting her very low on health. She may come out here? I don't know that. I doubt it. I doubt the chance, but... Still gotta delay her turn. Alright. Don't really want to do that, but we're gonna have to. We're probably gonna have a guy go out of combat here in a second, which is not good for us, but it is. Yeah, she has one hit in the tank here, so... But I'm hoping she'll turn around, get ambushed. Oh, no. Yep. Oh, she's going for the weak guy. Buddy, I pray I didn't just get you doomed, but you're probably doomed. Yeah, you're doomed. She hit. Yep, you're gone. Mordheim. That is 2 ambushes in her face. Wow. Oh, and she's dead. Okay, we got a double kill there. Yeah, there's kills to be had here, but I need to... Can you break these? Oh, she doesn't have the unholy relic? Are you kidding? Oh, man. Okay, we need to get kills and get moving now. Can you please hit this? Yeah, that's not helpful. Go ahead and please. Yes, okay. I thought she resisted it. Okay, so if she tries to do anything, it's hugely expensive for her. We'll see what she does. Probably parries. Nope, here she comes. And hits. Well, she's done. Yeah, okay, fine. 23 is not the worst. We'll take it, we'll take it.
A new round has started.
Okay, okay, good. All right, so we need to go in. I would buff, but I think now we just want to get kills and move on. So what are our health values here? We don't have much there. He can't reach to there, so I'm gonna move him over to here. No, the 22, the 22. Oh, and a miss on 73. Ay, ay, ay. The Mordheim has not been pleased that I've been away. At all. This is insane. I think she could kill her off. That's not too big of a problem. We just need her gone so we can actually do the part we want to do. But now we're swinging with daggers, and that's... Never mind. Okay. Yeah, we need to kill at least 2 per round. Kind of an important thing we got to do. All right, yep, that's your turn. Okay, please just hit her. Oh my god, no. No, don't miss the second swing. Okay, I need him to start breaking stuff. That's why... Yeah, nothing there. Okay. Start breaking. Go, buddy, go. I think he gets a buff when he does that.
Objectives
Sadly, it's not
updated.
movement. It's just destructive rage, which is whatever. Can I block this? Nope. Okay, good enough. Defile it. He's going to be very busy defiling.
Objectives updated.
We already lost a man. I don't like it. It's not getting better. Good news is he should be able to move into that and not waste the movement. Let's start a next turn. So that's fine. Yeah, I'm just going to have him walk around and get the double swing. 15 damage. Oh, man. Oh, wow, she's dead. Okay. Good move. Good play. Good play. All right. You can disengage, right? Oh, no, he refuses. Yeah, whatever. Then dodge. First mission, suffering curse is real. This isn't even first mission. I did 3 others. And just my luck is cursed. Oh, this is a free charge. Yeah, we'll take that for a big hit. Nice. Yeah, she's pretty much dead. Well, she's guaranteed dead. Okay, so we want to keep the group together here. So he's just going to go pocket some of this. Oh, it's only... Oh, is this isn't the chest. Oh, that's why. This isn't their actual chest. It's upstairs. Got that smelling salt or not. Care about. This guy's actually in good standing. I doubt he's going to be able to loot into that, but at least he looted that for me. I'm going to have him round the corner. The reason is so they don't spawn in that staircase. We need them to not do that. All right, just smack her. It's over. Okay. Good. So, at this point, we just triple killed, right? That's already defiled. We need to burn that, so I'll have the other guy do that too. I don't know if she's necessary for that. Let me check. Because if it is, we'll have her do it. What's this? Oh, we need the unholy relic. And then that's the burn. And I don't know if she's necessary for that. If she is, we'll come back. But I need her to run out and defile the fountain. That's super important. Because that one's always tough because it leaves you hanging. Make sure there's nothing out here to surprise us. Not that she's in danger, of course. But I'd rather not do it and then she be by herself.
Objective completed.
She doesn't have all alone either, but again, it's just not great if she's stuck sick. Okay, we'll get these guys in here. I feel like I should let him sit here. And the strange thing about it is just so nothing spawns. I don't want it to spawn in range. Now, there's only so much you can do with that, because I've 100% done it multiple times where they'll just spawn right in your face and go, yeah, I don't know what to tell you. I would like to see if one of these guys would go up there and actually catch the thing on fire, but I don't think that's going to happen. I'm going to walk this guy over to here, and he'll start moving. Honestly, I don't think we're going to get much use out of him from this point on, but I'd like to get everyone upstairs so we can start, you know, moving together, because this is already bad. We're down a man. Our efficiency quota is not good. So they had the one guy upstairs, and then they should have 2 more. So if we look through the numbers, yeah, it's 3. So there's 2 unknowns, and there's an impressive upstairs. That is what we're dealing with. Are you in here? It's like hunting a ghost, isn't it? Are you here? Is the ghost in the room with us right now? Okay, you can actually check. You know, it's funny, and it makes sense, yet it's weird. She has to do it. Okay, yep, there you go. Now we know. Someone checked, so she'll come back, she'll burn it. These guys can start moving. Not that they can do anything without her there, because we're not winning that fight without her there. But I'll have him just go in here. They're going to spawn up there. I know it. They will. Now, it's only going to be henchmen, and I think they're only going to have daggers, because it does slowly... Are you the guy? No, you are not the guy. You are distinctly not him. Okay, we're going to go ahead and check this. 25 gold crowns, we'll take it. The other guy could have held that loot better, but that's okay. We're honestly going to need to keep him in here. We don't want to go too far now because we are waiting on that guy to break all the stuff. We need Murga to come back, burn the book, and get upstairs. I think she can do the rest of it, but... Good.
Objectives updated.
Head, and we'll go around here. He needs to do this. He needs to defile. Oh, that hammer? That one there?
Objective completed.
Hooray! Defiled. Okay, and then we can get this too. Okay, so he has 2 more things to defile, and then his job is done. I think he has to still go upstairs.
Updated.
Honestly, I wonder if it'd just be better to drop it on a corpse and have someone else pick it up, you know? I'm actually going to put him right here, just to, like, watch out here, and we're going to get our archers inside. Hi, Keyman. He's back. You can see his ear. That's him. Okay. Down you go, Keith. Down you go. Okay. So, is there any benefit for me to go up there now? Other than, I know there's loot up there, and I want to loot it. That's about it. I think his pack's full. His is. So I want him back down here. He will be necessary, but he'll be necessary after Murga gets everything done. So I'll have him guard this. Because we're going to get 2 more henchmen immediately. Which is unfortunate, but it is. She can get up there and take out the impressive. That's the
objective completed.
Final real objective. Everything else we should be able to fight somewhat effectively. We're just, I took this mission for the funny of we do not have the capability to fight this out. That's pretty much it. We just don't. We do not have the potential to stick. I don't know if you can fire over this thing, but pretty cool if he did. Yeah, look at that. Protect the defiled book. So we're seeing 3? Oh, I guess this is our last move. Then they'll spawn new ones. Fine. The only thing that worries me is they're spawned upstairs and in the way, but that's okay. If Murga finds them, they get shredded. But yeah, he needs to burn the last 2, and we just need to go up and get the relic. So we don't even need to kill the other unit, but we just need to hold this 1 turn, and then everybody's rushing the stairs because we have no reason to stay down here. And then we can kind of hold the stairs, just 2 people who are healthy enough.
A
or
new
3,
round
just to
has
replace
started.
One, you know, that kind of thing. All right. Do we see any henchmen up here? Because if not, we should be able to do it, and then we can have our archers run up here and really just kind of patter away at any potential threat. Okay. Wow, that actually feels like a lot of momentum and movement there. Ooh, I'm a little scared to have him up here by himself because we have one more major thing we gotta fight. There is one more major fight left in us. I think I'm just gonna set him here. Yeah, he's just gonna guard this, and oh, I probably could have done that better. I know for a fact I could have done it better, but I'm just hoping they don't spawn in there.
Objectives updated.
If you're gonna take my movement, I'm just gonna pop a perception. Oh no, it failed. Oh well, they were gonna take my movement anyway. The ultimate troll would have been if I still had to use the movement to get there.
Completed.
But we didn't, so we're fine. How many destructive rages do you have? Oh my god. What would be better for movement? I think if we swing wide here, a little bit better. Moving this way is just smarter. Wonder, I think I could do this maybe slightly better. No, absolutely not. Okay, well, I don't want him to get into a fight, strangely enough, so I'm gonna move him up here. Cover this next turn. Okay, Murga has to get upstairs. Murga is necessary for the fight. Now, you're guarding here. Do you see anything? If not, we're moving. Okay. Nothing there. All right, good. I feel like they've spawned probably here. And they're moving their way up. So we really just want to get down and up the stairs. Because they spawn a lot here. This is a frequent spot. Or on the balcony back here. That's why I left him here. But I'd like to not leave him there. I hope they're not spawning here. That would be very bad. He's also very healthy. And I want him to be up there to take hits. If he dies, he dies. But, you know, that was a terrible... I like half committed to doing the reference, but then didn't want to do the accent. I think we got this. I mean, I didn't have doubts that we had it, but it just sucks we lost the man. No, that hurts. She's our winner here. She was our ace in the hole. Or, you know, the sleeve. Whatever. She was our only means of winning this mission. You know, and all my time playing... Ooh, was that? You know what? I'm remembering. Was it Chaos? The one warband that we did a story mission and it kept spawning every single reinforcement as an impressive because they were swinging with both arms. But they were only paying 2. Which was broken to have. Okay, yep, we're avoiding her. If she's in heavy armor, we're definitely avoiding
has started.
her. And we shouldn't get any reinforcements, so... No, she's not in heavy armor. Let me look at her stats. 43 to 48. Oh god. Yeah, we need to move. Need to be out of here. We need to bring someone up here that I can trust to take a lot of the damage off the impressive. And I could put him right here. And then put a dodge. The reason I do it that way is so they can't charge and she has to walk around the corner. That's my main hope. Alright, I'm not worried about that anymore. Let's go. Alright, Waddle hard. Not you, Keyman. Why would you think that was your name? Is this the guy with my high Keyman? Remember Chaos, technically your second run, because first was deleted. Yeah, in a story mission specifically is what got me. Because I never lost a story mission until that point. Which was bizarre, because they're usually the most threatening kind of missions. I mean, even though they're not brutal or deadly, they should be the most brutal. Because it's more of a war of attrition. Man, why are you clicking my buttons? Yeah, it wasn't a particular impressive, but it was specifically every single reinforcement unit that was added in wasn't impressive. Like, they were ignoring the escalating cost of swinging two-handers. Which is not nice or kind or fair. I don't know that anyone's going to go there, but I think what we'll do is we'll just park him in the bay. Just in case. Just in case. It's better. Undead Run gave first leader down in first story mission. Oh, yeah. Which, that can happen. That doesn't bother me too much. Okay. Let's just hope everyone gets up the stairs before we have to deal with this. Because I think we're going to have to get the whole team up there. They may try to climb up that side thing there. I'm actually going to have her waddle a little bit and then delay the turn. She's going to do that twice. She doesn't need to get up there at this moment, so... Yeah, just watch over it a little bit. We're going to get them into the middle to just kind of cover everything, and then they can't run at me. But who knows what'll happen. Yeah, we'll just put him here. I don't want to put him on the bridge. There should be enough room, but there's often not. Just don't. They do not share space very well. You know, most of the time, my undead playthroughs go really well, though. Like, the undead are just very, very simple when built with heavy armor. I think without heavy armor, they're not, but I find without heavy armor is often the thing. Not having heavy armor is very, very harsh to your early game. It gets better. It's very, very secure in the late game if you just set up dodges. But, yeah. I'm gonna put her here so he can, like, buff her and then she can...
A new round has started.
Go ahead and buff her. Alright, good. Just don't get punished now. Yep, there she is. That's her. That's the lady. I'd check their stuff. Yeah, I'm taking cluster, and a shard. Alright, he's done his part. He needs to go down here and just do a dodge. Now that we've seen it, we should look at the percentages. What does she have? She has 3 swings in her kit. We could go first and debuff her. Let's base it on this one. What is your magic resist? 13. Okay. Yeah, we can do that. That's feasible. What do you have in your pack? Oh, he has nothing. Okay. I'd like for him to grab loot, but this is not the time. So we'll just sit around. Yeah, I want her to go up and hit her with the extra cost for everything. That would be super, super helpful for us. I think this is the guy who has the unholy relic. Yep, then he needs to get up there. He's not stopping for anything, and he's not surrendering space to allow other people through. If they need to get through, they will wait for him. Same. Check the hallway. Nothing, nothing? Nothing. Okay, good. I honestly don't need him anywhere else, so he'll just sit here anyway. We'll leave him there. Fine. Okay. And you are the guy I need to fight them. Yeah. Okay, just get around this corner. This could end in his demise. Because if you look at her damage, 42 to 56. Per hit, she can do 3. Yeah. It's insane. She basically eats the first person she finds. And then you have to kill her before she gets another turn. What if... That is the worst. You've got to be kidding. Ah, damn it. Okay. Just... Yep. This is bad. All right. Can you disengage for something? Oh, damn it. Yep, that's... not what I wanted. That was the worst thing she could have done at that exact moment. That really hurts her. Yeah, that guy's going down. Yep, he's dead. I know it. He's very dead. What's your dodge? Ooh, yeah, you have 35. You could survive it, but... Oops, I didn't want parry. Oh, I walked a smidge. What's going on, Death? Nice, we'll take the 30 damage. Go ahead and reload. Move up. Oh, that height advantage is huge. Nice. Look at all those hits. Hold this angle. Actually, no. Hold this angle for now. Not that he can do anything, but... Well, we're probably going to lose our henchman here. Or our hero. We're just going to have to do it. There's not much we can do. And he misses. Yeah, he's dead. Oh. Never mind, he lives. He lives because she wasted a spell. Wow. He super lives. Okay.
A new round has started.
All right, so the goal involved is... Oh. You just nailed me with sinful speech, didn't you? Oh, well. That sucks. I was going to buff her to do more damage, but I guess not. Oh, wow, she's alive? Oh, no. Go ahead and disengage. You're not dying like that. All right. We ain't doing that. We need these guys to get up here and start doing some work, though. Honestly, our hope is we hit one of those 5% crits. But our chance to hit is so low. Oh, my God. You know what? You're gonna sit right here, and you're gonna ambush. Why? So they don't do that trick again where they get in my way. I need him to get up there. He needs to defile the bell. If nothing else, next turn... I'm hoping next turn. I think he's the only person down here. Yep, he is. We only have one dead henchman, so... we don't really need to kill that lady either, so... Nice. She did resist the poison. Nice double hit. That'll reduce her damage by a little bit. That's nice. Oh, 50% dodge. We'll take that. And we can get more loot if we get her down. So 61. Wow. Okay. So the goal is we hit her with this. The reason for that is then she only swings once, which is huge. Go ahead and just charge. Excellent hit. Very nice. So she only gets one swing. That's it. With that debuff. But that does give up her turn. So that's another thing to keep in mind. But the other thing is our archers are 100% useless against her. She is an impressive unit. So funny enough. Yeah. Turns out kind of immune to ranged. Oh, wow. Who are you? Ah, well, just keep shooting them. This isn't solving anything. I'm just doing it because it gives them something to do. My minions need something to do. Oh, excellent. We'll take that. That's free XP. Just don't accidentally jump down. I've done that before. Then I get mobbed. Oh, yeah! Look, they tried it again. They tried it. They absolutely did. So, now their impressive gets to swing. As long as she doesn't get a crit, we're fine. That'll work. Good. We just need to bring her down. We don't actually have to bring her down. We just need to win. Oh, yeah. Start with, Oh, okay. That's cute. Alright. Be like that sometimes, I guess. Well, your purpose is now over. Because I'm pretty sure you now have a debuff that you can't cast forever. Yeah, I'd like to have him help, but he'll get in the way. And by get in the way, I mean the guy I want to just run for the end won't be able to. I'm not cool with that. Okay, we're bringing her down. We'll have to look at what kind of damage we're dealing with on the next one. I mean, the funny thing is she's wearing... are you the guy? Yeah, you have the relic. So I'm gonna have him just go for it. No, don't go up that one. Oh wait. You do have to go up that one. Hold on, let me redo that. Failed it. Yep, I figured. 65, 2/3 chance. Nope. There we go. That's a little better. So we're still gonna have another turn anyway. If we have to, we can... Oh, we can just do the bell. Do we do it? Alright. We'll take it. We'll take it. Yeah, you know what? It's better. It was only 1 XP to kill her, and we don't even get the weapon. So, well, we don't get to use the weapon. So we did have a man go down. That sucks. Yeah, that was playing with our food to not do it. What's up,
and
Testimony?
So the enemy's stronghold is brought to ruin. A lonely candle defying old night has been snuffed out, and the shadows have returned to claim their dominion. All hail the Shadow Lord. Glory in
Should
him
we?
and
That didn't
despair.
feel very good.
Your
I mean,
actions
only one
today
person
have
went down, and that was my
resonated into the
misplacement.
depths
I,
of
I
the
didn't
pit.
think about them spawning,
Gaze
or
upon
when
the
I
blood you have
aggroed her,
shed.
that she just run
Study
right by
the
the guy,
havoc you have wrought.
trying to protect the door.
Can you not see the words written there? Can you not discern the pleasure of our master? Terrible in his wrath, the Shadow Lord is indulgent in his favor. You will be rewarded for your service, defiling the sanctuary, profaning the holy icons of Sigmar, killing the deluded slaves of the Godling. These have drawn the attention of the pit to you. You should feel both honor and horror, knowing the eyes of our master are upon you. Behold, the holy hammer melts before my magic. Watch as the stigmata of change consumes this place. The walls pulse with glorious transition, throbbing with the purity of chaos manifest. The power of the Shadow Lord reaches into this place, draws it down to the reborn world that was brought to us upon his celestial chariot. Strip from this defiled sanctuary all that will aid you in your struggle against the unbelievers who would steal the gifts of the Shadow Lord. The Wordstone belongs to him and those who serve him, not to the inhuman beasts of the underworld or to the greedy sellswords. The Wordstone is ours, and death and terror shall be the price for any who dispute our claim.
Okay. Fantastic. Now, we're not going to see much value out of this mission, but hey, we got it.
Outstanding.
Ooh, we got a level.
The
That's
Chaos
not bad.
gods favor you.
He got it. That
The
guy got
gods
it.
are with you.
Yep, that's what we wanted. I'll show you that one. That one's big. Full recovery. Beautiful. Beautiful. I can't believe we've hit 3 full recoveries. I think that is the highest chance thing to get, but, you know, there are a lot of injuries. 5 XP. All right, all right. We'll put the money in. Pay the man. Pay the man. Let's take a look. So I want to look at his blessing, not yours. Not the crappy one. Yeah, 10% melee resistance. It sounds bad, but near the late game, what we could do, and I think we'll leave this up to you guys as well on what you feel, if we want to allow shields. Because if you build him high agility, high weapon skill, Shield of Shielding, good luck. You're not hitting him. So he could honestly be sort of a area denial. He'll have so much melee resist. We've made high-ish melee resist, but with the extra agility, it'd just be more. Which we could do. I mean, there's no particular build we can't do. He won't do a lot of damage, but he would pretty much ruin their life being in the way. I don't even know what enchant you could honestly do on a dagger that would be good. Probably Havoc, just to have the crit. I don't think there's anything else. I mean, melee hit chance is always safe. There's parry chance, which is fine, but we'll probably be doing that. Oh, that's bypass. Don't need that. Let me see. What else? Is there any that would keep him in? No, we don't need that. Charge and ambush is okay. At least he'd have it. Because he'll be using sidestep anyway. Even with that build, you would have sidestep as kind of a backup. You could switch it and end with defensive stance if it's high enough. If you get enough melee resistance, that gets more value. Funny enough, defensive stance is more potent the higher your melee resistance is without it. Because you could get to a disgusting degree. I mean, with an 80% resistance with that popped, I feel like that's not a bad call. Though, if we're talking about a 60% versus an 80, 1 in every 5 hits on average will hit more, depending on how many hits are going to be flying at him. If you instead go for the dodge committal, you have to do 2 talents. You'll have to get extra agility. You will have a high dodge chance, but you're going to want a lot of it. You're going to want sidestep to get the 3 dodges. So effectively, if 3 of those hits go through, sidestep will just go nope, and that's okay. That's really good. That's what a lot of my characters are going to benefit from. Honestly, that's their only saving grace is going to be sidestep. But yeah, the fact that he got that makes me really want to push him that route. Because he's already at 21 melee resistance. If we get a shield of shielding, that's 48 already. So we could do that. That'd be 68. Add an extra 9. So, yeah, it gets a little much. I mean, that is again a shield of shielding, and those are insane. They're just busted outright. So 48, add the 9 that we are missing. So we're at the yeah, because we're at 48, add defensive stance, add the extra. There's 77. And then we can get 11 more weapon skill. Holy crap. That's 88%. Yeah, he could be sitting on an 88%. That's pretty intense. That's really hard to hit. Now, your question there is, when you're already talking about a 68% dodge chance, 2 out of every 3 attacks are just gonna poof. That's if they have 100%, which takes a lot of weapon skill. Because you can bring that down pretty low. Now, they'll probably be swinging on 30s, so 1 out of every 3 will be hitting you. So, you know, I think sidestep's a little bit better at that point because of those 3 attacks. They'll just get dodged, depending on what our dodge will be at that point, which right now it's at 50. And we can add 8 more, which will, yeah, that'll be 40. So that puts us at 90 dodge while dual wielding. But it would be 90. So if we build it the other way, it'd be 110% dodge chance. It can't go higher than 95. But you should go over it for accuracy purposes because they're going to reduce it with it. Yeah, it'd be a 1 in 10. So they could still pull through even with that. It depends on how many swings are going to fly through. It would take 9 swings. And only 1 out of 3 hit in that scenario. In that scenario, any subsequent hits, you know, you're preying on the other one. But I'm thinking it would still be better to do dodge because you shouldn't be taking more. You should not have 9 incoming swings. And that's thinking level 10, they're not dual wielding, they're not using abilities, and they just go with 4 basic swings. That's the only way they get those kind of swings, and that's with 2 of them doing it. And then you need a 3rd person just to, you know, get to the 9 swings. It seems unlikely. I'll weigh that option. Because again, this is all coming down to, do I have a shield of shielding? Without it, we're down 12, which puts us still at a good 76 if we pop the ability. That's not terrible. That's pretty good. I'm not sure. And if we get him alertness, like if we push that, if we're going for it, right? If we go for the full thing, you're going to go alertness, you're going to get awareness. He can get the max of it. So instead of 88, we'd be at 98. We could definitely build him that way. That is an insanely high melee resistance. No one's going to touch him. Now, that is, of course, keeping in mind Shield of Shielding. And you're using that as a defensive at end of turn. Yeah. He should be able to take hits. You know, even if the odd hit comes through, it still shouldn't matter too much. It just depends how you want to do that at the end. I don't think he has anything else here. Now, that one's interesting. Chaotic Advantage. I still don't think that's worth it. At best, you have 3 of them, which means it turns into 3 offensive points. So it's only 1 swing. Not very good. I don't know what else you could do. There's Flash Parry, which would be good. Oh, no, Shield Specialist. I wasn't even considering that. Holy crap. No, he could go over 100. This guy could do it. If he had Shield of Shielding, he could do it. I might do it. I think with him, because he's got the eyeballs, if he gets to high level and he keeps one of his arms, he could do it. Absolutely. But we have to wait until he's past level 7. Because the benefit here is that the only way this build and how I level him switches is only off of how I spend my skill points. So we could definitely do that with him. And he could get a really, really high amount. And that would be better. We'd get awareness, we'd get shield specialist. And then he'd just be untouchable. He would be genuinely untouchable. I don't think they'd be able to hit him. They would have to use insult to bring that down. And that would bring it down 20. But if he's over 100, you're still at 80. So, yeah, their chance to hit's going to be nothing. Which is insane. They would still hit it, but... it's Mordheim. It's kind of the game, you know. They're just going to hit you. I forgot about Shield Specialist. Yeah, there's some insanity here. He can do it. He can be the guy. We'll probably do it. Yeah. Because that's 31 just off those 2. Purple shield. Maybe. Again, we'll build that off of what you guys think. So I'm going to just start putting alertness on. Yeah. Let's put our points in here. Because everyone's going to be pretty good, like, evasively. What was your skill? Oh, after dealing damage with a charge. That's not bad. We can still make use of that. That's still okay. Alertness really doesn't help him. It only gives you the other thing. So I think leadership's still fine on them. Just in case they do get scared of things. Yeah, we're just gonna keep that. Oh, by the way, if we get the chance to replace him, morale 5, stun resist 50%. You can't put a helmet, by the way. He basically just gets the helmet thing without the 5% armor, which sucks a lot. It just gives you the stun resist and goes, like, that's garbage. I mean, double face, chicken feet, 1,000 eyes even? No, that one's unfortunately not a great one. It's not like it's a downside. I mean, that is. No helmets is a downside, but I think he can wear helmets. Normally. He can. And I like the 5% because that would give us a 20%, but whatever. Okay, let's put our points in. I keep talking about all this stuff, and I could just start putting points in. Agility. Agility, because why not? Oh, okay. Oh, you're new. Okay. Oh, I forgot I brought him. Poor guy's first mission was in deep. Straight into a story mission. Poor man. Poor man. All right. I don't think we got anything great out of this mission. Yeah, just some basic stuff. Kind of how that goes. All right. All right. I'm feeling okay. Our money's whatever. Our word strength's 174. We got another formula. Another basic off, but... Okay. I can't believe we got a story mission done already. All right, let's get this guy back in. Daggers can take over for this guy. He'll be B team or he'll be a backup when we need him. This guy's gonna be forgotten about. I'm just not firing him because why waste the money? He doesn't have any injuries that matter. If he gets one later, whatever. Fire him. Whatever. So we had 3 missions. One was a hard difficulty, one was normal, one was brutal. So we haven't done a deadly. That is still a thing we have to worry about. But yeah, not too bad. We got, I want to say we did 4 missions here today, guys, but it was actually only 3 and a story mission, which I'm surprised we honestly did it. I was being a little bit silly with it, you know, picking that just because, you know, we haven't played in a while. Why not make some bad calls? We're already doing the season, so why not? But yeah, I think that's going to be it, guys. That's the first part of our Season 6 with the Chaos. It looks like it's going to be tough. I'm not going to lie. It looks like it's going to be tough here. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. That's how it is. That's what I was hoping for, but I didn't want rage-inducing like the previous one as much. I mean, that one's very limited. This one's not limited. I'm low damage. I'm low damage against high health and high damage. Prepare to suffer. It's... Actually, this is better than I thought. You know, I mauled this one around for so long because I was afraid it wasn't enough. Now I see it's plenty. It is the right amount, even if we don't take Brutal or Deadly. So even if I said, nope, that's fine, we don't need it, this is going to be tough. It's actually not going to be great. But all right, I think that's going to be it for tonight, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. And yeah, we'll get through this as long as you guys are enjoying it. Either way, Season 6 is here, baby. Thanks for hanging out and watching. Good night, good afternoon, good morning, whichever the case is for you. I'm out of here. Stay majestic.